Goes. Wait, am I supposed to click on it?
Yeah, fool.
Oh, there you
What's
go.
up?
What's up, Drew?
What's up, Drew?
What's up, bro? I was right. Hey, check it out. Look what I was doing. Look what I was doing.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Did you? Oh, did you
I
want
was,
to
Setting
play?
it up.
You
I
can
was
do
trying to
it.
figure it out, but you beat me to it.
Oh
And
my bad.
I was reading right here. It says that live chat replay. So I was like trying to learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that when people watch the live streams later, they can get the chat as well.
Oh, you can do that? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah. Watch. Look. 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 Let me see if I can turn my camera around. Hold on. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here. Let me hold on. My phone's plugged. It's charging. Let me put it to where you can see it. Can you see that?
Yeah, live chat replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was reading on that right now. So I was like, well, man, that'd be kind of dope because I've watched some of my videos, and it looks like I look like an idiot because every now and then I'll be talking and I'll stop because I'm reading the chat, you know. So, what's up, Frankie? How was that ceviche?
That shit was good, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
I
I want
don't
some
know.
more.
That shit wasn't good.
Oh, it is. I forgot that Matt doesn't eat ceviche.
He's a seafood hater, bro.
It's against my religion.
Huh?
It's against my religion.
You're religious. This guy. I gotta get my earphones from the car.
So what's up, Drew? How was work?
I sucked, fool. Yeah,
What?
you have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
It looked like you were dead.
He was dead.
Slow
And then like
dicky.
at the last minute we got some people in and man, it was something else, bro. My boss has been flipping out lately, dude. Like I mean like he been flipping out, bro. Like it's kinda hard to explain. Yeah.
He should just tell him straight out. Why you tripping, cuz?
Oh look, I can see the stream, I can see the chat now. Hold up. Oh wow, look, Matt, you got Keith in here.
Oh shit.
You
What's
got
up, Keith?
bikes, cars, and guns.
What's up? What's going on?
Hey, that guy's funny, dude. He's got jokes. Oh, son of a
Bastion?
biscuit. It says
Well,
my PC is about to die. Hold on, I gotta turn on my iPad.
oh, come on.
I use it to program crap. I don't use it to watch YouTube.
The program crap.
I do. I sometimes I do.
Look at that shit.
Oh, did you hear what Gaston put?
What's that?
Gaston put, Matt, don't let Drew back out from putting your fuel pump this weekend.
Oh, well, if you want to come, I'm down to get in the rain. It's all good.
Hey, if the big guy melts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was slow today for me too.
Why am I not getting any? Hold on. Oh, there you are. I find you. Hello. Right, now let me see if I can get the chat. There it is. What up, Marco? Gaston?
Marco?
Bikes and guns and cars and planes, trains and automobiles and Coronas and
Corona?
Coronas. Yeah, I said Kuwamas earlier. I forgot that some of those guys don't know what a Kuwama is, you know?
Yeah.
What's up, Frank? You ain't got no picture, man. What's going on?
Oh, hold on. I'm
Heidi?
trying to set up my thing.
Hey, he didn't put 3 flowers in his hair today.
That's what it is.
Dang, we got SLR in here too? Yeah. Hey, he wants you to invite him. Damn, look at this fool. He's on his way to a 666
Oh, fucking
midnight
look.
candle lighting. Look at this guy.
Hold
He's a good place for a bomb. Here. Oh,
raining.
it's raining over there too, brother.
Nah, it stopped already.
It's raining over here.
I don't know if SLR or if it's raining over there where he's at.
I don't know if you. Hey, his email is up on the thing, Matt.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. I actually check it out, guys. I actually changed my shirt. I used to be able to do the top button, but I've gotten fat. I can't do it no more. Son of a bitch. Hey, is Keith still in here? I want to know how that BMW class went. Well, I'd like to ask him a few questions. I want to know what they covered. Because a lot of the BMW classes over here, they're only covering some of the older stuff. They do have a BMW class that covers from from '05 all the way till now, but it's diesel. That class is like $550. And it's way up in Santa Clarita.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. 3 day, it's a 3 day event. Or actually 2. It'd be 3 days for me. Because I'm not going to Santa Clarita without seeing some family. I got some family up there in Chico.
Oh, no shit?
Dude, I got family up and down the state.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of my dad's side of the family comes from Los Angeles. And then all of my mom's side of the family is like Bakersfield and up.
The fuck?
All right, I sent the invite.
For SLR?
Dude, I don't know if my chat's working.
I can't even see the chat. I'm still trying to turn on my computer.
Well, mine stopped at Gaston. It's the last person to say something. That was like at 10:14.
Yeah. We're still live because I see it on my phone. It says live.
No, I know it's live because mine says live too. All right, y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna have to plug in my laptop.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So what's up, Matt?
Dragon.
You fucking you let any hair grow out or what?
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to.
You fro?
Yeah, trying to Amish.
Amish.
Yeah, I did 2 hours on the Snap-on truck today.
Damn.
I know.
Would you say you got the locking flex head? 1/2 inch?
Remember the one? Hey, what's that one? Remember the one you told me to get? The 1/2 inch, long handle. Well, I had a screwdriver set, unopened orange one,
Yeah.
and I had a 1/2 inch, just a regular chrome ratchet.
Yeah.
And we did straight swap.
Nice.
I tell you what, that thing is heavy as fuck.
You have it right there with you?
Oh, it's in my toolbox right over here.
Oh, I was gonna say, let me check it out.
I have my boot for my CT761.
Yeah.
So on.
Nice. I'm still trying to set this up.
Frankie Free.
Hmm?
Juan said Frankie Free.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to set it up, Juan. I know no one can see me.
Oh, I can see you, Frankie.
I know you can.
This is your black. You guys like my shirt?
That's nice. Embroidered?
Yep.
Nice.
Now when I go to Drew's house, I ain't gonna be freezing my ass off.
Hey, we offered you a blanket. We offered you. You said no. You said you had a lot of fluff. You said you had flubber.
If you offer me a blanket, that shit look like a handkerchief.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We offered to build you a bonfire.
Damn.
You didn't want it.
Oh, Drew,
right.
you had great hospitality, man. Great.
I try, brother. I try. You know what? You're a great friend. You know, actually, my
what's up,
buddy
SLR?
SLR in the building. What's up, bro?
What?
Woo. Look at Baldy Locks.
Hey, we all got hair except him.
Hey, but no, I was saying, I was gonna tell you, Matt. My boy just asked me today. I told you, my boy, the one that I don't know if you guys see my coworker on my live stream.
Yeah, I saw
that.
him.
Yeah, that knucklehead. He's from SD, and
Okay.
he's cool though. We go way back though. He's my boy. He's cool. Good people. But he had asked me how much I'd charge him to go help him put an engine in a Honda out there in San Diego. And so I told him, you know what, dude, since you're my boy, just shoot me $150. We'll spend the whole day out there. So yeah, buddy. I see that. High life. Anyways, yeah, so if you want, and all right, got distracted. Squirrel.
He said squirrel.
Squirrel.
Hey, Frankie, Drews.
Yeah.
This is the West Coast Late Show.
There you go. The Lake Show SLR. Used to watch the Lake Show on Channel 9.
I was dead, bro, when Kobe Bryant and Shaq were there, man.
The Lake Show was way back before that, though. That was with AC Green, James Worthy, fucking Kareem Abdul. Before Magic got his HIV.
The fucking womb and shit.
Oh no! I used to watch the Lake Show when I was a kid.
Hey man, I was born in fucking '86, so you go way more back than me, man.
I think SLR talking about Ricky Lake.
Oh, SLR took it back before Maury Povich was doing, and the baby belongs to. It's not yours.
You are not the father.
You are not the father. You are not the mama. Not the mama.
Hey, you know what we're missing is Josh. Josh and Sick With It. Where the fuck are they at?
Sick With It works nights, remember?
Oh, that's right. He's working tonight.
I just got off the phone with Josh.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I saw him on Drew's. Yeah, I saw him on Drew's live stream earlier. Oh, actually, not Drew's.
He's writing like a 15-page paper.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I said I can't even write one page.
Well, anyways, Matt, I'm gonna be in your neck of the woods probably in the next 2 weeks.
All right. Well, Frankie's coming next week.
I don't know. Well, you're gonna be over here next week.
No, Frankie's coming next week for his birthday.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see. I don't know when exactly he wants me to go down there, but I'm gonna go down there. And if you want, I'll take a look at your cousin Mario's car too.
Okay, man. Hey, you had him rolling. Man, that guy really knows his shit.
Oh, yeah?
Just by him telling you the make and model of the car, and you already know where all the stuff is supposed to be.
It's it's like a whorehouse, you know? My job is like a whorehouse, yeah. You've seen one, you've seen them all, you know? Don't matter what color they are, you turn them sideways, they smile at you.
He said, fucking Drews.
You got. Hey, I've been drinking. I'm trying to make up for a whole week of fucking
Bro, I haven't
sobriety
even
here.
started.
Oh, what? You didn't drink all week?
Yeah, I've been busy, bro. I was trying to get that money up to get my plane ticket, and then that didn't fall through. So so now I got like $600-700 in my pocket. You know,
Nice. Go shopping.
no, it's not nice. That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
How's that dangerous, man?
Oh shit, man! I get to drinking. You never know what the fucking. Look at SLR knows. He done shook his head. He knows. He knows. Shit, extra money in your pocket. That's trouble.
No, I hear
Shit,
you,
that's
man. I'm the same way.
yeah. Oh man, I'm about to hand that shit to my wife so I don't get in trouble. You know that way I know it's
That's what you got to do.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, but you know what, Drews? Next time you ought to you ought to let me and Frankie or even Matt know what's up when you need help, because I know a bunch of people, especially over here in what you call my house is a compound too. I have a bunch of fucking old ass Toyota pieces of shit, and we have the smog problems, and we want to fix us certain Mexicans. We want to fix our shit, and not just like dump them and like just get rid of this shit. No, we need to keep this shit rolling on the road. I'm the type that if I have the money, I want to fix it OEM all the way with all the parts,
Right.
all the way. I'd rather do the job the right way, all the way.
Yeah, but you
And
know how we roll.
it sucks. I heard about your goals because I've been watching you on the streams and everything, and it sucks that those classes, they got sold out or whatever and shit. But if I would have been more trucha and just jumped on the fact that hey, you needed help to be more mobile and shit, I would have given you some work because man, I'm fucking busy as fuck, and I can only do a little bit of shit like a tune up and shit, brakes and stuff. But I'll tell you one thing, and straight up, for me, Drew's my newest car that I've ever owned is a fucking 91. I've never owned anything newer than fucking 91. So all that OBD2 and all that shit, the diagnostics, the computer shit, I don't know nothing about that shit. So I would have given you some work, but it's fucked up that you just when you said it on the stream that the classes were all filled and shit. But keep your head up, brother. The next time there's always going to be something else. And
I agree with you, buddy.
we're a good tight group, and you need work or chamba and shit. You let us know. We'll hook you up with work. No problem.
Work is not hard to find, brother. The way I'm gonna put it like this, very simply, is I believe all things happen for a reason. All things happen for whatever purpose it happens for, and a lot of times we may not want it to happen the way it does, but it does, and we learn from that. And so I take every negative and try to turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
I may have missed this one round, but I'm not down, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know how us West Coast boys are. We're going to get up again, and we're going to knock that thing out of the park. And two, if you were to call me for some work, I'll probably do the same thing I did with Matt. I'll give you the homie love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to charge you up an arm and a leg, man. I'll shoot you some love and show you what's up, because that's just how I roll. That's just one of the hard things about me. And that was one of my biggest fears about starting my own business, is because I have a lot of people that want to support, and it's kind of hard for me to charge friends. It's hard for me to look at somebody and say, "You're not my friend," or "You're not my homie right now. You're a business advocate." You know what I mean? That's kind of hard for me. I got to learn how to get around that. It is what it is, though. It's a learning curve, brother.
Right.
Hey, Drew, you want to know a funny story?
Oh,
Hey, give me a second. I'm gonna put the phone down.
yeah.
I'm empty, bro. I gotta get another.
Go refill up.
Oh,
Refill.
Yeah. I already drained the vein. I'm gonna fill it back up right now. I got another one in the freezer.
Yeah.
oh no.
Wearing a white shirt makes my hair look darker, huh?
Well,
What's up, Frankie?
What's going on?
Salud. When we gonna make this meetup?
What's up?
Man, G,
I'm
when
down.
we gonna make the meetup with Frankie and Drews and Eric? Sick.
Yeah, when it doesn't rain.
Well, yeah. I don't know if you were there on the last stream on was it last weekend. Justin had to go do his military service, but he pretty much said like, yeah, when I'm backing out from the reserves.
Yeah.
Whatever it looks like, all of March. You know, this month we was it the clock go forward? Now we're gonna
Yeah, the 11th.
Yeah, the 11th. So I don't know, something out of mid-March.
I'm down. Hey, I'm down.
I don't know.
I'll go wherever.
Yeah, I know you'll go wherever, and it makes fuckers like me, wanting to go out to fucking Fontana be like a shit because like, oh man, you came from to go to Fontana, so I'm like, oh man, I'm like not too far from Fontana, but oh fuck. So no, like you guys got.
I'm going to Frankie's backyard.
Hey, whatever, I don't care. I'm down.
Yeah, Frankie ain't gonna admit that that's his backyard. He's like, no. There's a county line.
No.
There's a county line on the other side of the fence. That's a whole different area code.
Hey, I'll bring my tent.
Look at Frankie all blacked out, man. He's ready to go do some drive-bys, man. What's going on? He got the hoodie, got the drive-by jacket on. Look at him.
He's ready to go do a job.
All he needs some tube socks, all SLR. Stereos all day.
I got them on.
The tube socks on your head.
All he needs is the fucking SBR AR-15s, short barrels.
Oh, shit.
We're not going tomorrow, for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Drew might come down here.
Yeah, well. So how was work, SLR?
No, tomorrow.
It was fucked up, man. Man, bunch of traffic and shit. The type of shit I do is like 2 jobs and shit. Work from the first one, from fucking 8 to 6, and then I kind of help some one local company nearby me and shit over there in San Gabriel Valley. Fuck. I swear, like I'm always over there, like by fucking Garvey and Garfield shit, and man, what is it, Valley? Almost close to Arcadia.
Arcadia.
Like.
Well, you close. If you're in Arcadia, you're close to Frankie.
Yeah, but on the clock, I'm over there doing like driving sick bed and shit. Dropping off the small. He does like a lot of drops for like industrial shops, machine shops and shit. The type of little companies and plants. To do the free shift and shit, all kind of shit, and do other stuff. It's extra cash, but fuck, dude, like in the San Gabriel Valley, like fuck, like these people don't know how to fucking drive. The minute it's just to like shit. I know they're driving a fucking steak bed like a 24-footer and shit. Like,
hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of echo from your background sound. I can't hear him.
That's you.
Everybody shut up. That what you want me to say?
I know you're talking to boys,
Not everybody.
not me.
You too, the wife too.
No. That's fine.
The main one.
Oh man, that's some funny shit. Ah, damn it.
Told everybody.
hey,
Shut
hey,
up.
there are other fans,
Yeah.
Not the ones on the chats. There are fans. The background.
Matt just went and did some fucking what's that movie where they call that, the not Casino, the other one. Fuck's the name of that? Goodfellas. He bust some Goodfellas right now.
That's a good
You pay my money, Maury. Shut the fuck up. Get my money. That food comedy, man, made me laugh. Hey, Craig, you right. She ain't looking for the money. She already got it. I don't even have a wallet.
Dang.
It's all good. It's good for me, man. It's good for me. Keep me in check, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and pretend. I ain't one of those kind of guys that try to play the role.
Matt Justin muted him. He muted himself. You can't even hear shit from him.
Dang.
Yeah, I had.
Oh, now you're back.
He's about to go with the whip.
Well, don't worry, guys. Coming soon to a city in a zip code, an area code near you, is Drew's Automotive Mobile.
Wait, what? Really?
Says we got 7 watching.
Damn, people left already.
Oh, that's all right. It's all good.
With the West Coast boys, that's why.
I'm in good company right here, man. Hey, SLR, what's your, man? I don't want to call you. Do you have a name you want to go by? Because SLR is just
Rick.
Rick.
Yeah.
Slick Rick. I like that. Slick Rick.
There you go.
You gotta tell me some bedtime stories.
Slick Rick.
No, it's
The Lucky 7, Craig says.
So how did it go, Frankie? You guys went out to have some ceviche. How'd that go?
That shit was good, man. The place that I go to it was packed. A lot of people there today because of the Lent. So people don't eat meat on Fridays and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. That's almost ending, huh?
It ends at the end of this month.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's almost over. They just started, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I think like 3 weeks ago, Drews, because I've been going to the taco truck every Friday and loading.
No tacos
Hey, I was
today.
wondering why there's no line.
No tacos today. Only pescado, shrimp, and that's it. No tacos today for you, my friend.
Oh, that's funny.
Taco truck's fucking lonely,
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's funnier than
It's all
shit.
good. A lot of these taco trucks, they sell ceviche too, man. Fish tacos and shit like that.
I'm gonna have to throw out the ceviche I have. I haven't had a chance to eat it. I ain't been here. It's from when Matt was here last weekend. So yeah, it's probably not good no more.
You gotta dump that shit. You gotta pay attention to the dates, and you gotta dump that shit like at least when you bought it and you opened it. Throw it in the trash 3 days after, because after that you're gonna get sick. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to dump it out.
Fuck that shit.
It's nice.
Well, this wasn't regular. It had all kinds of stuff in it. It had octopus and all kinds of other stuff.
Right?
We did 20 by hour.
Hey, you even had the lady rolling.
I had what?
The lady rolling. You're like, oh yeah, you're live on YouTube. I was like, what?
Oh, that day that you guys were hanging out?
Yeah.
You saw Jack, but the racing Jack we're all talking about.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I told him it was like a fair.
I had fun. Hey, I had fun, Matt.
It's gonna be hard.
I did too.
We really have to get everybody else, man.
Did you find the low ones?
I think they haven't got.
That'll be an eventful day, I tell you that.
Oh yeah, man. I don't think people have gotten the full flavor of the D. You know what I'm saying? The Drew knows how to have some fun.
Yeah, he does.
I like to kick it, man. I like to have some fun and make the best of everything. You know, I don't know, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can get more guys around. All of us Southern California boys with some barbecue. Oh hell, it's done deal. With an ice chest full of beer.
Why are you staying here?
Hey, Frankie, Drew, and Matt.
You did it?
What's up with that one dude, Matt Placencia? Is he really
Yeah,
from Whittier?
Matt's right in Whittier.
Yeah, is he like down to kick it with all of us or what?
Yeah.
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 Man,
Yeah, he said he was down.
He's down.
Well, what about Eric? Does he work Fridays?
We'll have to kidnap Eric.
I have a. That's why it was so.
Me and you, Rick. We'll have Frankie drive, and we'll have Matt look out of the corner, and me and you will just drive up and scoop that fool up in the car.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta kidnap that fool. His old lady probably won't let him out. You know?
Oh man,
Hey, there's a place right there by.
he's that tight
Eric's,
locked on his house or what?
We'll text him. Tell him we're
Hey.
waiting for him at the store. And when he's walking to the store, we'll just snatch him up.
Hey, Drew, is Eric that tight locked on his house or what?
I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I know that.
Get out or what?
Well, he just had a baby too, so
Mm.
you know he's been helping his girl.
No. It's all right. It was all just fun and games. I don't know the whole shit. I don't know everybody's stuff. You know, just
Yeah.
I'm just here on the internet and the YouTube, just getting to know you and Drew's and Matt. You know, so
Yeah.
seen him online with you guys. So I'm like, oh, I thought he was cool with all you guys. So,
No,
I don't know
he's cool.
about his business.
Give me a kiss.
During the time it started to
He's
hurt.
a cool guy, man. He just,
Forget about
his
it.
schedule just changed right now. So now he's working nights, but it's fucked up because he doesn't have like.
Because on this
So
one,
he
I'm
has,
talking to them.
what's
This
it,
is
like
the one.
Friday?
This is the one
He
that's
starts
like right
Friday
now,
night.
and then that one is like
Wednesday,
30-second
Thursday.
delay. And
Then
with
goes
that
in
one, I
Friday
can see
night
what people
all
are
the way
saying.
to,
See money in the house?
All right, I hear you, Frankie.
Right there.
I didn't know that, Frankie. So my
Yeah,
apologies.
so-
I thought he was just like,
No,
Friday
he's
night
cool,
off,
man.
Saturday,
He
Sunday
wants
go to
kick it
work.
with us.
All right, I know he's wanted to, but I didn't know his schedule is all uptight and shit.
Craig's
He
asking
works
what's the label
nights,
tonight.
Rick.
All right.
He works nights,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard for him. That's why I said we gotta kidnap that fool.
Throw him in the back of the trunk.
Well, fucking, I put a pillowcase on his head. Take me back a couple years. You know what I mean? No duct tape though. We'll just
Duct tape.
No beers for him. Hey, no beers for him. Just fucking old duels.
Oh, he drinks Coors, so a real beer might hurt him.
No, non-alcoholic.
Oh shit, there's Josh right there. What's going on, Josh?
Hey, Coors is river water, man. You might as well drink river water. That stuff is don't even have an alcohol content.
Man, IPA is like river water. That shit is like Oregon water. That shit is gross, dude.
Hey, Joshua. What's up, buddy? We were just talking about you.
Hey,
Put him on
bring
the
him
live, bro.
Love you guys. Bye, baby.
Well, hey, Frankie.
Yeah.
You like them 12 packs now? I told you they existed.
Hell yeah,
You thought I
dude.
was lying.
Nah. Hell yeah. I got one in the car.
Hey,
Waiting.
yeah, they come out cheaper. They're cheaper now because they're everywhere. Because Corona came out with that new what's it called, Imperial or whatever. Because that one's out now, you can get the Familiar, the 12 pack,
Yeah.
for like $15.
Hey,
Walmart
but-
has it for $14.
But Frankie, let me tell you something. If you
What's up?
ever had Familiar and you ever looked at those guys that do like the beer reviews online and shit, how they say
magazine books.
you pour Corona Extra into a mug or cup and you pour Familiar
Did you get another one?
like a like a cup or whatever.
Hey, the magazine.
Supposedly it's the same Corona, but the brown bottle changes the flavor. But they claim that it's a different beer. The Familiar is more higher alcohol and shit. Which
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just wondering. Like,
Well, I know for a fact that the Familiar is it's an imported directly from Mexico, not like the Corona Extra. And
Extra is too.
it's imported directly from Mexico because I had some not too long ago, and I was reading the label and it says a distributor distributed by somebody here in the U.S.
Crown Imports, but it's still from Mexico.
So, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't think the color's gonna change the fucking flavor of it.
Nah, dude, it's funny. Like if I've seen the videos where they say, "Oh yeah, like the Corona, the clear bottle." Like if you ever have like beer, any kind of beer in a clear bottle, it's gunky as fuck because they say like the minute like the sun hits it and shit, it gives it like a really like nasty taste. When it's in a brown bottle where the sun don't fuck it up,
Bring it back.
same thing like when you have beers like in a green bottle.
Yeah.
Anytime like the light just hits it, either in a clear or a green bottle, it fucks it up.
That is true, Rick.
Yeah.
My dad taught me that a long time ago.
Because there was always like this big old myth. They were saying like, yeah, Corona and Corona Familiar was like the same shit. But you're just paying more money for the Familiar because it's a brown bottle and shit in the packaging or whatever. But you know,
I don't know about that SLR. I mean, Rick, I don't know about that one. Because I drink the regular Corona, the one in the white bottle, clear bottle, one beer. And that shit gives me such a fucking headache in like less than 5 minutes. This one right here, I drink like maybe 3, maybe 4, 32 ounces. Then I get a headache.
Same here, Drew. No, you're right.
The last time I had a fucking headache with the clear Coronas like that was like at least 15 years ago, man. When I barely started drinking and shit. No, that's all. That's a bunch of myth shit. It's like I think it's a marketing shit because it's the same thing like with the Stella or any kind of brews that are like in green bottles, like Beck's. I don't know if you ever had that kind of shit. Any kind of beer that's in green bottles, it just tastes the same like if it was beers in clear bottles. It's just something to do with it. So I think it's like a marketing shit that they do with like fucking.
I don't know about that one, man. Cause I've had I'm a beer drinking monster. Okay, I was sober for 15 years.
Do you remember
when I came back, bro? I'm gonna tell you, it was like riding a bike. Except this time I was more vicious, and so but my palate has changed, like from the first time. But I know what you're talking about. But you know.
You remember when Modelo, before Modelo like changed their whole their labeling and all their shit of their stuff?
Yeah, no one really drank it. It wasn't as popular.
Yeah, but do you remember how Modelo used to hit more harder than what it is now? It seems like it's more watered down, right?
Well, I think it's more watered down because it's in bottles. But Modelo used to only come in a can.
Even the cans.
Well, I don't know. I haven't drank it out of can. Only time I drink Modelo is when I get it in a bottle. Only time I drink Modelo is the Modelo Negro.
Oh,
that's good. Strong as fuck though. That's strong.
Look, man, either like,
I bring
you
that
go all out or not. That's it.
No, I just bring it up because like all these, you know, I'm not, you know, just go, you know, when us hard workers, you know, we just kind of chill after the holiday and shit and stuff like that. You know, we want a good fucking beer and shit or whatever. But fuck the prices these motherfuckers at at the stores and the spots, they're like, man, they want like shit ton of money out of your ass. Like $10 is like for 2 beers and shit. Fuck that, you know?
Oh,
But
fuck that.
it almost seems
That's
like
That's
fucking
why you got to go to the same liquor store, Rick. You got to go to the same spot every time. Those Habibis, you come in, you tell the Habibi who owns the store, you tell him, you know, inshallah, you start speaking to other words, you know. Hey, Shamuta, don't fucking do me like that. And then you give them a 5 and they hook you up.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's funny,
just
man. It's funny.
saying. I don't know. I'm throwing that out there.
Like everybody's on that fucking IPA shit and the craft brew shit, dude. That shit is disgusting shit, man.
I can't do IPAs, bro. I tried it. It's
It's too strong, bro.
Hey, Drew's over here in Montebello. Like I was telling Frankie a long time ago when he did that one live and shit. Over here off of on Montebello Boulevard in Whittier. Before the
Hey,
the
man, I know that area.
Yeah, before the Rio Hondo, there's a small microbrewery that opened up. It's called Angry Horse.
Okay.
Is that close to
It's in
the
front
Golden
of
Ox? Is the Golden Ox still there?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
The Golden Ox used to be right there on Whittier, dude, right before Montebello Boulevard.
Golden Ox. Hamburger shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. I'm talking about like going to like fucking Whittier and shit, you know?
Yeah, you're talking about crossing. Are you talking about crossing Washington?
I'm like going to Whittier, the 605.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're on the other side. Yeah, you're on the other side of the wash.
I don't
That's
know.
Pico. Hey, Montebello.
Before Pico, it's a microbrewery. It's called Angry Horse. Like it's like in LA and shit and everywhere else around here, like all these little places are opening up, like microbreweries making their own beer and shit and all this stuff.
There is.
Dude, like I don't know, like what's up with people with IPA shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is disgusting, bro. Like that shit, everybody's selling that. It's gross, man. Like it's like, you know, I'm like a fucking, you know, a Miller dude, you know, fucking Budweiser, whatever. Just a chill beer, dude. Fucking IPAs. Whoever drinks that shit and enjoys it, good luck with you, man.
I stay away from the IPAs. I stay away from IPAs. I stay away from Butt Wiper because it gives you the runs.
What's up, Josh?
I stay away from all the strong stuff, all the expensive stuff. If I'm not drinking Miller, High Life is, you know, I'm broke. If I got money, I'm drinking MGD or Corona.
Or Stella.
And if I really got money, I'm drinking Hennessy because I'm a fucking alcoholic.
Nah, dude, it's funny. Like these little microbreweries, these little companies and shit opening up in the ghetto. They're just serving up those IPAs, double IPAs, fucking like their style on these beers that are just like either they're too strong or they're just not right. It's just like fucking gross.
That reminds me of that commercial with what's his name? What's that fool? Trejo, where that guy comes up and says, "I want a microbrew with a leather taste." Not like leather, like this kind of leather, but like a belt leather.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Josh?
What's up, Matt?
What up, Joe?
Frankie, SLR, how you guys doing?
What's up, Josh? Hey, Drew, this is what you need to be drinking right here.
Oh, the Grey Goose.
Hell yeah.
Goose, some good stuff right there, baby.
Hell yeah.
I like Grey Goose.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Matt don't even drink. He's like, hell yeah. See, he even knows.
I drink.
I'm surprised I'm not drinking right now.
Hey, I drink. You just got to have a forklift on hand.
He said a forklift.
Yeah, to pick his ass up off the floor.
Exactly.
You're no good, man. That's fucked up.
You might as well just let me sleep wherever I land.
Just
Hey,
have a
Josh,
mattress ready.
it's good to see you, Josh. How's things
Yes.
going, man? I'm always thinking about you, man. You know what? Yeah, I got two good friends in San Diego. One's
Appreciate it,
Matt
man.
G, and I got you, man. I'm always thinking that I'm hoping you're doing good, man. Writing all
I
them fucking dissertations and
Oh,
being all intelligible and lining up the moons and stars so that everything's logic.
no, I'm just I've been writing a lot, or at least I've been planning on this report. I'm doing on replication rates in science and social science, so that's what I've been doing. That's been occupying the most of my time, but it's no biggie. I'm just being an overachiever on this particular assignment. That's all.
Do it.
Yeah,
Be
absolutely.
the overachiever, bro.
I was talking to Matt about it. I probably talked his ear off about it. So.
Oh, my ear's wide open.
Oh. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been.
Well,
that's what I've been doing. Besides from the other my other classes, but yeah, I was literally at the lab typing responses to the live streams and shit. So, but it's all good.
Shit.
Well, that's good, man. However far you make it, just remember, there's always a meth lab somewhere that will take your knowledge.
Oh my god!
And pay off your tuition in like 6 months.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't take my
I
advice
got
on
you.
that. I'm just joking.
Yeah, man. There's always money to be made on the dark side, right? So yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
They're always looking for a couple of Asians that know how to mix them things up,
Hey, man. Yeah.
Brian's in here?
Breaking Bad. So they're saying Breaking Joshua, not Breaking Bad. That's funny.
Breaking Joshua.
It's gonna, instead of B10, it's gonna be J10. Oh, that's hilarious.
See, Rick got me thinking now about that beer, about the color of the bottle, and they tasting the same. Now I want to try that shit. I'm gonna get the regular Corona, and then I'm gonna get a fucking Yada.
Do it, bro. Try it out.
Hey, do it one time.
Hey, Frankie M. Go to that liquor store I was telling you about over there in Boyle Heights. It's worth the trip, bro. Trust me. Worth the trip. Hey, girls, I was telling Frankie that like this shit over here in Boyle Heights is like the ghetto Bevmo plus, some more. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You have like one of those old deals. They're like, oh, I want some tequila, from the Highlands or whatever. Fucking the other guys I want the mezcal and shit or whatever. I'm telling you, these guys have everything there. Everything.
Oh, shit.
It's crazy, dude. Like, I
Hey,
don't know
Craig is
how
asking if they got
I don't
Perkins.
know how they operate, but like they have like, I don't know like what distributors they have, but it's like they have like the most exclusive shit at that store. It's crazy.
That's a good idea, Carlton.
And the funny thing is, it's like it's in front of like the original Sears building in Boyle Heights, like the first Sears that was, I guess, operated like as the
Corporate?
the mail catalog retail store for the LA area, the old Sears building in Boyle Heights. It's like,
Wasn't that a Woolworth at one time?
Huh?
Wasn't that a Woolworth at one time? The Sears in Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
It was Woolworth, right?
No. This is like this was like the West Coast Division distributing center in like the, I don't know, the LA or the West Coast area, like from, I don't know how many years ago. It's over there like on Soto and Olympic. I don't know the exact, zip code or whatever.
Yeah,
but
that was Woolworth. It was a Woolworth before it became a Sears. On Soto and Olympic, I know where you're at.
Well, it was from what I know, it's the fucking the original Sears building for the West Coast area. When they used to do all the catalog sales and shit and all that stuff. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
These guys are
Detail
called
nut.
Frankie, but Frankie
Wow,
M,
that's-
if you ever
that's
want to
a
go
new
out
one.
there, it's called fucking Ramirez Liquor, right there on
Liquor.
Olympic and Soto. Check it out, bro. It's worth your time. It's a good store.
I
A
haven't
bunch.
been over there in a long time, bro. It's been a
Don't
while.
worry, they got a parking lot. Let me just tell you, don't park in the street. Park in the parking lot. They have a shit ton of cameras because you go out of the parking lot, you're in big trouble. No.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I'm serious about it. Park in the fucking parking lot where the cameras are at because you're over there in the good beat of the fucking ghetto, you know.
What's that? Right
Yeah,
there?
you're
Like
over there
Hazard,
by
right?
Soto. All you gotta do is
Hazard,
say
isn't it?
Soto.
Isn't that Hazard Project
Nah,
over there?
you're
No. Hazard projects are further down.
No.
But they're all Soto.
Hey, Drews, you're basically in the heartbeat of the fucking good ass ghetto right there.
Yeah, I
But
know
they
where it's at.
Yeah, they
My
got a
boy
good.
used to live. My boy used to live off of First and Soto, so he lived in those apartments in between the warehouses. So I know exactly where you're at. And my grandfather, I go out there and visit him all the time. He's on Garfield and Olympic, which is a little bit more ways down the way, but
Oh, yeah,
Olympic's
yeah.
a long street. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm always down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
but
started
it's-
my glorious journey of life in Montebello. So I know my way around.
Yeah,
I used to
but
play right
Drew-
there in the LA City Wash. So we used to
wow.
hop the wall at the Pico Rivera swap meet at the drive-in right there. We used to hop the wall and go steal Nintendo games.
The one
So
right there on Paramount? They used to be on Paramount in Whittier?
no, you're talking about the Pico Rivera swap meet?
Yeah.
No, it's at the drive-in. It used to be right off of Pico and
Oh, that's the
I want
other
to say
one.
Washington. It's as soon as you go underneath the bridge. It's right
Yeah,
there
I
on
know
the
what
other
you're
side.
Okay.
On the other side of the wash. Right on the other side of
Is that shit
Washington.
still there?
I used to do Little League at Grand Ray Park. I ain't been there in a long time. I should go visit. I should take my kids to go ride that fucking train if they still have it.
A lot of shit's changed over there, bro.
Matt Ray, you mean Beverly and I know what you're talking about. I'm just like
No, Grant Ray Park is off of that's Beverly. Grant Ray's off of Beverly. But
Okay.
yeah. But no. I'm talking about the Pico Rivera Drive-In. That's where the swamp meet
oh,
used
I
to
don't
be.
know.
I think it was
Try
off
not
of
to-
Washington.
Hey, dudes, I try not to head out there too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're on the other side of town. I know. That's West LA. So
West, nah, fuck that shit. You got it wrong, bro.
no, because my cousin is right there in Santa Fe Springs, and they would say it was West LA, and I'm like, well, I don't know about that one. So you know,
What's that, lady? Santa Fe Springs? Damn.
Hey,
I'm
West
like, dude,
LA
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay. Shit, I don't know who was more high, me or him. So
It just sounds nicer. West LA.
yeah, you know,
There you
if
go.
you want to
West
fucking
LA.
feel your uppity like that, fucker, fuck it, you know, smoke another bowl.
No, I hear you. You're talking in the coach shit. I get you. It's all right. 10-4 over here, you know, homeboy.
You know what I mean? I wasn't that lost, but I let him think I let him think I was, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I got a friend that lives in Compton. He don't call it Compton when people ask, hey, where do you live at? I live in Compton Hills. Compton Hills, where's that at?
Be
Compton
back right
Hills.
now, brother.
Look it up.
Take a little quick break.
He said, "Look it up, Google it, Google it." Compton's not that bad anymore, man. You know,
Nah,
it's
it's
not
changed
like
a lot.
it's actually pretty nice now. I mean, not that nice, but better than what it was. You know?
I see a lot of more Mexicans over in Compton now.
Yeah, they actually got grass there now.
Ah,
Shit.
Some Mexicans moving in the neighborhood, shit looking green now.
A lot of no shit. You see a lot of the people from Compton. They moved out towards like Moreno Valley and shit. Hemet.
Yeah, because it's
A lot.
cheaper.
It is.
What's up, Josh?
What's up?
Why you so
Sorry,
quiet,
I was moving, man. I was on the move. So I put on the blank screen. I was still listening. You guys are talking about Compton or something? Changed. Sorry. Sorry.
Compton in the house. But yeah, man. I mean, we gotta get together, bro. We gotta set something up. Definitely, all of us. Josh, Matt.
Where do you guys want to meet up?
Wherever.
Huh?
We're gonna meet up at the local Vietnamese spot and get some pho.
What the fuck?
And I'll just tell his mom to make lumpias tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna see her tomorrow. You should be. I don't know exactly what time, but yeah.
We're gonna all. That's exactly the name of the video. It's gonna be what the fuck.
He said, "What the fuck?"
And then when the battery dies and somebody else goes live, it's gonna be the pho king.
You know what? There's a place over here. You know what it's called.
And that shit will go on forever because it'll be fucking 1, fucking 2, fucking 3.
The late fucking. The late.
Oh my god.
The late night fucking.
Fucking Jews.
Oh, the after hours fucking. It's gonna be great.
Man.
Spin my tear out. What's up, man? How come you're not drinking a beer, man?
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
I bought too many 10 bottles.
Oh.
What'd you get today besides the half-inch?
I got all my handles changed out.
Okay.
I got my pliers warranty. And then that's it.
Right on.
Well, let me tell you guys, 1 week of no drinking, I thought today was going to be a good day of all the days because I was like, yeah, I'm going to get fucked up. Dude, 2 32 ounces and like 4 of these fucking Stella Artois. Fucking didn't do shit, bro. I'm upset. I want my money back.
Get a refund, huh?
Hey, Drew, that's the same 12-pack?
No, I drank 6 when you were here, and there was 6 in the fridge since you left, dude. I've been so busy, I haven't even had a chance to finish them.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's what I said.
The Stella Rosa?
Not Rosa. It's that's a wine.
No,
this is Stella Artois.
Artois.
Artois?
Yeah, see, you done got T-Money in here. You heard Stella Rosa, see?
That shit's pretty good, though.
You done called out her shit.
Stella Rosa?
Yeah, she likes
That's
that.
good stuff.
But this,
Hey, she wear those Laker socks yet?
Oh, yeah, she done wear them and washed them already.
Damn.
Look, see here? She gonna wear them again. The
Wear
game.
my socks again. The game's.
Go Lakers. Go Lakers.
We're some Laker fans in here, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I won't say that I'm a Clippers fan, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was working on the car earlier this week from some other cat come from SD. He lives out here. So,
Really?
yeah, he saw my keys. He saw, oh, that's another mistake. Because I was showing him pictures from New Year's. I was like, yeah, me and my son were pretty lit. And I had all my Dodger gear on. I have a Dodger hat that says LA on the top, but it cuts off. On the bottom of the brill, it says the rest of the LA. and I had my Dodger shirt on. You know, I gotta go in the new year fresh. So I was showing him the picture, and he says, "Oh man, you had to be drunk wearing that." I said, "Yeah, you come from SD, you know, you wouldn't know." So and he saw my keys, and it said Lakers. He's, "Oh, another mistake." I said, "What are you, a Clipper fan?" He says, "Yeah, you know, San Diego." And I didn't want to offend him because I just met him, and I was gonna tell him. I was like, "Dude, what does it feel like to have that big old city and have no football team or basketball team?"
We gotta see our trash.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But I left it alone. I made my money and left. Even my wife says she was proud of me. I left it alone.
It's okay. It's okay.
I
man.
tested
You'll
him
get
though,
one.
Matt.
You'll
I
get
tested
one.
him. I said, have you ever heard of strapped clothing? And he said, "No, I don't know what that is."
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, what part of San Diego are you from?"
But remember, we're kind of just like the same way with MC, where the Lakers' origins were from Minneapolis. Was it Minnesota or Minneapolis?
Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
Oh, not
Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Get out of here.
Minnesota. All right. Correct. I'm wrong right there. I'm just kind of just chiming in. I don't know what the fuck.
Too much beer. Too much
You about
beer.
to start a riot in my house, bro. Shit, my wife was unplugging shit already. God damn. She was over here pulling plugs. Wait, Minneapolis? What the fuck? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Minnesota. This ain't no Vikings.
Hey, did you see?
No. We're Minneapolis, bro.
Did you see his videos? Did you see MC's videos where he's over there rapping and shit?
Yeah, I saw that.
Put it today.
Yeah, that was today.
Yeah, he's a trip, man. He's a cool cat, man.
I like him because he's real.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I'm saying?
cool.
That's what I
MC's
like
cool.
about him. He's real. He's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not like in that way, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, gotcha.
He's a real cat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. He's real. He keeps 100. That's what I like about him. You can tell a real cat. You know what I'm saying? From the gate. There's some guys that can fake the funk and fake it till they make it, but there's those others that they're the real deal. MC's real deal. I like MC. I like Chas. I like Bosco. I like Bosco.
Bosco's funny.
Yeah, he's funny, man. He makes me laugh.
What's he be
Every
doing?
time he make me laugh.
Hey, what's that noise he be doing?
He be calling gators?
What the fuck? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
That's a gator call.
How does he do it? How does he do it?
It's like the same. It's the same thing when you go out and hunt fucking ducks and shit and all that. The deer, they have like those fucking wooden whistles and shit for those fuckers to get turned on and shit. It's like you're blowing in this shit to make the noise of a fucking bitch, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, Bosco's real deal too. Hey, Bosco's a real deal.
Yeah,
I like Bosco too.
Cool too, man. He's cool.
It's
real deal.
Hey, it's funny.
If he's able to kill a fucking gator, you know, and eat that shit, fuck, more props to him, man.
Yeah, that's some real talk. He talking about a 4-pound, 5-pound gator ain't nothing. I'm like, man, that thing got teeth. I'm like, all right, shit, fuck it, go for it. You know. Look at my wife going with the gator. Look. Talking about the gators. Look. There's a big gator right there. Look. Got her Laker blanket. She don't go to bed without it every night.
Your friend use it. I want to know when you
Yeah, we was gonna put that on Matt G when he was cold, but he was like, Lakers, no, I'm good. No, it's good. I'm good.
breathe.
Hey, that don't feel me like a bandana.
Matt G says, no, I'm good. I got flubber. That's what he said.
I did say
He said
that.
I got a lot of flubber.
I can hear him say that.
I've been wicked.
And then when I got in my car, I had to like turn the heat on full blast. By the time I got to where I was at, I had to fly out.
Did he eat the food?
Yeah, he said he ate the.
right when I got home.
Yeah, see, he heard you.
He ate it?
He said as soon as he got home, he ate it.
I was
Tell
like,
me, man, I got the spots.
that was
Mhm.
good, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, I told him. He kind of looked at me like I was crazy when I told him the little meat market I go to. It's a bit of a drive, but it's worth the drive. It's owned by some Asian dudes, you know what I mean? But it's all Mexicans in the back, and
Yeah, it was.
the meat's good and the chicken's good. That's all, you know. That's all I care about.
What I liked about it didn't have a lot of fat. It didn't have a lot of like chewiness to it.
Oh, there's Matthew right there.
What?
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Drew.
Oh shit! There you go. We were just talking about him. Hey Matt, we were talking a lot of shit about you, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's on the chat right here. I don't know.
He's not gonna go live.
No, the other Matt.
Matthew, sit
Oh.
there. Matthew,
Hey, Matt, put your
email.
Put your email addresses connected to your YouTube. Put your email addresses connected to YouTube, and you can join us, boss.
Yeah, you got at least more of the cats that are gonna do the West Coast meetup right here, right now.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I finally got another person on board. Rick is with me. I can feel it. I feel it. It's in the air. Rick is like, we gotta get together. We may not fish, but shit, we can drink like a fish.
Well, not at Lake, okay? Gotta find another close to Frankie, a better park.
Frankie could be our DD. He's our designated driver.
Nah,
that's good.
No.
that'll be Josh or Matt.
No, we can't have Josh do it because he doesn't know his way around town. He'll get lost. And Matt will get lost too. Fuck, we might as well call an Uber.
Oh shit!
I am Uber.
Yeah, in San Diego.
Yeah, I got GPS.
Ah, shit. Yeah, we'll definitely end up in Hazard neighborhood and shit.
Damn.
But
We'll be on a dead end street trying to get our way through. He's trying to turn around.
Yo, but hey, Drews, Frankie, Matt, and Josh, how hard do you think it would be to pull the strings to bring Eric and Justin Dow with all of us at one spot?
I wasn't
like at a legit place that no one's gonna like really drive way too far. Be like literally like the middle point of SoCal.
Hey, Detail Nut wants you to bring him on. Post his email.
Yeah, Detail Nut's actually my brother.
Oh, okay. It's all
so
right,
if
man,
he's
bring
been
him on.
trolling, just
it's cool.
If he's been trolling, just excuse. That's just how his personality.
Hey, you need to tell him about the Snap-on warranty. That's what you need to talk about.
Oh my goodness, he knows. He's a busy kid.
I would tell him to send me all the stuff, and I'll do it for him, and I'll keep it.
Hey, that's his email. I don't know. I don't think he's ever been on a live stream. If he's posting like troll shit like, oh, you're cute, it's just him.
You're
just
cute.
Don't mind him. He always does that.
Thanks, Detail Nut.
Oh my god. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how difficult it'd be with the logistics behind it.
To answer you, Rick, if I had to, Rick, I'm probably the closest one to Justin, and I'm willing to go get his ass. I'll go pick his ass up.
Oh wow!
Hey, I was on his live stream last Friday.
So then, Drew, we ought to have something near at least half an hour or at least 30 miles from where you're at. I don't know.
Well, that'll
Like
be
the
fine. That'll be about a little over 2-hour drive for me if I go get Dow.
Okay.
It'll be an hour and a half out from where I'm at, almost 2 hours to go get him, and then obviously to bring him back, that'd be 4 hours.
No,
Damn.
dude. I'm telling you, man. He said that.
We
he
gotta
let
set
down.
up set up a spot where, man, everybody could at least have a couple of brews. Like, at least got to do it like Mexican style, early in the morning and shit. Fuck it. Afternoon, that park has to have a fucking restroom where taking pisses and shit and all that shit.
True.
You know, because fuck. Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't think
Rick,
that was that far, man.
Rick is trying to get us to go fucking have some kid in the middle of the park with his hand on the grill.
Hey, we got Josh number 2.
Josh number 2?
That's Chris. That's my brother, Christopher.
What's up, Chris?
How you guys doing?
What's going on?
What's
Chris,
up,
your mic sounds horrible, dude.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, man, I'm in the garage, man.
I got you. The acoustics.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sick.
Oh,
Chris
God.
looks like ISIS. Chris looks like a Mexican ISIS. Mexican ISIS right next to the fucking the water heater right there. I'll blow you up, fucker.
It was strapped to my chest.
Oh,
He didn't realize the water heater was right there. Look, he's gonna move the camera.
he's trying to fix it. He's trying to fix it. Yeah, turn it around, Chris.
My shit's all fucked up, man.
Dude.
That's messed up, bro.
Oh, show him the vet.
That's like
Show
a
him the
Mexican
vet, Chris.
version of MacGyver. He's
Hey,
like, which
Chris.
wire do I cut? Give me a diaper and a paper clip.
Hey, Chris.
You guys are horrible.
I knew it, Chris. You about to get grilled, dude.
You guys are horrible.
Well, welcome
man.
aboard, Chris. Welcome aboard.
My brother's talked a lot about you guys. Good things, I'm sure,
Yeah.
but he says, Drew, you're a good guy. He says he's going to hang out with you and Matt. But yeah, he
Yes,
keeps
sir.
wanting me to come down there and hang out with you guys.
Just do it.
Hey, you should.
Yeah.
Anytime, brother.
Hey, man, tell him about that warranty.
Well, Josh has told me about 3 or 4 times.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
I'm just so busy, man. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Honestly, we're like I tell my brother, we work pretty close with our Napa guys, so like he just hooked up with the Carlisle stuff.
True.
He sells it to me at cost.
Nice.
What's up?
So what kind of work do you do, Chris?
Man, I don't know if you can see that, but I was working on cars, but right now I got that intake manifold on the 3300, but honestly, my day-to-day, I do roadside work for commercial vehicles. I have a contract with UPS Freight and XPO Logistics.
Damn, nice.
And I service close to 30 tractors and about 25 forklifts.
Wow.
Where you at? Where you at, boss?
Man, I live in Lemoore, but I work in Kettleman.
Oh, okay. I have a
Ket-
friend who just opened up a shop in Fresno,
Yeah.
so which is not too
Yeah.
far from you.
No, yeah. We're very familiar with Fresno. It's also the meth capital of the world, so you know.
No, that's Modesto.
Ooh.
We're not far off. But,
That's true.
but
That's
yeah.
where my family's from.
Oh, is that?
Modesto?
Yeah.
We
I'm
talk about
sorry.
everyone else but you.
I wasn't gonna say anything. But
That's all.
yeah.
You know, as small as Modesto is, it's actually the car capital theft. For
Carjacking?
Modesto?
Jacking. Yeah.
I thought it was Stockton.
No, Stockton has really declined since they went bankrupt. Even
Oh,
the
they're right.
crooks moved.
Okay. Ever since the
I
Diaz
know where the
brothers,
money's at.
the Diaz brothers left.
Yeah, Stockton really declined after they went bankrupt. A lot of people left, so you know, even the criminals. So it's actually gotten a little bit better. They used to be the murder capital of the United States. They were number one.
Oh man, I was going
but then Chicago took over, so you know. Chicago, then Detroit.
How on earth?
That's cool, man.
Well, yeah, good meeting you guys. Like I said, Josh says I was trolled, but last year I just listened. Usually I'm driving or working when I'm listening to you guys. So, but yeah.
Cool.
Well, anytime you want to come down, Chris, you're welcome to come down.
Most definitely.
Hang out with us Southern boys, and have a few beers and some tacos.
I'm all down for some tacos.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt, my brother keeps telling me about that the mail-in, the stamp-on, the broken tools. I'll get on it, man. I'm not gonna lie, my boss, I mean, he's probably got over $300,000 worth of tools in his lifetime. Just Snap-on, solid. I mean, we cut Snap-on boxes to put them in our utility boxes. I mean, we're crude like that. But I mean, our Snap-on guy don't come out, so he just like throws them away, or I don't know, we'll cut them up. We'll make deep sockets out of them. We just do silly stuff for them. But usually if it breaks, man, we don't have time to be messing with it. We just buy another one on the next service call. So.
Well, when I was in Fresno, not too long ago, you know, it was a big change for me. The way Snap-on works up there is completely different from the way it works down here. And the warranties, it really, what I learned when I went to Fresno was the warranty for Snap-on really depends on the driver, because if the driver is willing to take that risk, because they're actually paying for it. That's what I found out. When you warranty a socket or warranty a ratchet, they're actually paying for a new one. They're exchanging one that they've already paid for to give to you in exchange that they warranty it out, but it costs them. So a lot of times they don't want to do that. So when I first got to Fresno, when I was there, I couldn't get none of my tools warrantied out. But one of the things I did like about Fresno was they did have they had a Mac tools driver. Over here in Southern California, Mac tools is like, man, it's like man, it's unheard of. Like they're not around anymore. And but the Mac driver I had up there in Fresno, man, he would hook me up. Like right now, if you go to his name is Scott Campbell. You can look him up on Instagram or on Facebook. He's got a brand new Snap-on, not brand new, used, but it's a used Snap-on toolbox. It's the KRL, and he's selling it for $3,500. Down here, you ain't gonna get that shit for less than $5,000. You know, no way you're gonna find that for less than $5,000. And he's selling it used for $35,000. And it looks pretty good. It has stainless steel top on it too.
Nice.
So, you know, there's just pros and cons no matter where you go. But I think the Snap-on warranty is the same. It really depends on who your driver is. Now, if you're going through Snap-on themselves, as far as a corporation, and you're mailing shit in, that's like any corporation. Like Cornwell does the same thing. Matco will do the same thing. Snap-on will do the same thing. But it has to have a valid reason. That's the thing. Some of the reasons why we warranty shit is for minor things that you know they won't warranty you for it. You know.
Well, we legitly I mean, like we work on heavy diesels, so man, I mean, I'm not saying I use them for the correct purposes, but most often than not, I don't. But more or less it's due to like, you know, room constraints, and I mean it's just there. You have a limited amount of tools you can put on a service truck to work on a vehicle on the side of the road, so you just kind of make do. But like I said, if you break it, we just don't have time to be playing with mailing stuff in. So we order it. Usually have it there. Our Napa guy will actually they'll go to any of their satellites and pick up Carlisle stuff for us. So, and I've been really, really happy with it, honestly. I mean, I have all their flank drive stuff. I mean, all their sockets. I have all their deep end shell impacts, and I'm very, very pleased with Carlisle stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I know you guys are diehard Snap-on guys.
Well, no, I have Carlisle material. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I have some Carlisle stuff, but Carlisle, I don't know what it is about Carlisle. When I was up there in Fresno, Carlisle worked great. But I'm down here, and I bought me a set of Carlisle. What was it? It was the Allings with the hex ball. They call them hex ball. Yeah. And as soon as I got one, It broke right out of the box, brand new, right out of the box. I was like, son of a bitch.
Damn.
So it I guess it really all depends on where it's coming from and who made it. And I don't know, but I understand where you're coming from. Where you're out in the
It depends your application too. I mean, just like I would, we have no use for that. No use for that. That we don't mess with anything small. Does that make sense? So, I mean, the smallest ball I mess with is like a 9/16. Like, 5/8 on a daily. Like,
well, you're using a lot of agricultural. So it's a little bit different, the applications are a whole lot different.
I usually don't work on farm tractors, but it's like tractor trailers and 18-wheelers.
Yeah, it's big diesel.
Yeah,
well, a lot of diesel. Diesel in any ag area, diesel is popular. Diesel is very big.
Yeah.
That's just part of agricultural.
Yes, sir.
So no, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm very happy with Josh. Got me a bunch of Snap-on like ratchets, and their hand tools are amazing. Honestly, bar none. Like he says, he very praises them. And at first, I was a skeptic. The wrench is a wrench, but then you have to start using them, and you're like, wow, these are
ratchets,
great.
Well, I'll give you my honest opinion. I didn't have my hands on them yet, but I just ordered a set of the Milwaukee metric set.
Okay.
No, I haven't ordered the SAEs yet, brother.
Okay.
I'm giving you time.
Okay.
I know you've been busy.
Yeah, please, thank you, please.
Yes. I ordered the metric set though off my cornwheel driver, and they have something similar to what they call the flank drive that Snap-on has, and for $120 on Amazon, as compared to $180 in a cornwheel truck, which you probably don't see anymore. But those flank drive ratchet or those wrenches that Snap-on makes, they're worth every dollar. I'll tell you right now. They're worth every fucking... You get yourself a set, I promise you will not be disappointed in any way. They will do exactly what they say they will do. I'll tell you that right now. Hands down. When it comes to ratchets, Snap-on, I can tell you, in my opinion, again, you can find out for yourself, but in my opinion, the ratchets, the hand ratchets that Snap-on makes, whether it's 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, or 3/8 or 3/4, they are by hands down the best ratchets you can buy.
Agreed.
I've had cornwheel ratchets, I've had Matco ratchets, I've had Mac ratchets, I've had Carlisle, Sears, I've had them all. And by far, if you see what I go to now in my toolbox, they're all Snap-on. I take my Snap-on ratchet before I will grab anything else. It is the best ratchet out there. And the warranty by far is the best as well. You're not going to get no better warranty. Even if you have to mail it in, it's still the best warranty. So,
well,
take it or leave it for what it is, Chris.
No, the only thing I don't get the flank drive, the wrench crave. I don't know. I'm not saying. I guess they have their use. I just haven't found. I don't know. I don't like them because in the fact that I've used them on brass. I work with a lot of brass fittings on airlines and stuff like that, and they just eat them up. I find that they actually eat the fittings up. So, I mean, no matter if you're in a tight spot, sometimes you can't get a square bite on it. And those flank drives will tear up brass fittings, and that's the only trouble I've ever had with them.
Well, that's any ratchet though. That's any wrench. You're talking about brass.
Yeah,
brass is easily marred.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
No
matter what you use on brass, it's gonna mar it up.
I understand that. No, that's what I'm saying. I've used flank and regular wrenches, and I just find the flank drives destroy them way easier than a regular wrench. But a conventional wrench, that's my go-to if I start messing with air fittings. But I do have flank drive, and I'll use them. I'll use them with anything else. But I just find it.
I got a question for Chris. Have you tried the brass wrenches?
No, I have not. Man, I guess that'd be a smart investment. But the thing is,
a lot of brass fittings too.
Yeah.
We use a lot of the brass wrenches.
They work. I can't justify the cost of those. This is crazy.
Expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And then the thing, we would use them. We kind of whore out our service truck, and everyone uses them. I just know they would get destroyed in a heartbeat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like usually we have multiple hands in one vehicle at times, and they'll just.
I just want to answer a question real quick. I don't want to cut you guys off, but Matthew had a question. Said those wrenches look wide. I don't know. Have you ever held what is it called? They're called they're made by S&K. They're called Wera. They're Joker. They have like a flatter middle piece. They do feel good in the hand, but they do have a firm grip. They're a little bit wider than a regular Snap-on flank drive, but they do feel good in the hand because they're pretty stout as far as the weight in your hand. I don't know how you like to hold your wrenches, but in my opinion, when I hold a wrench, I want to feel the weight so that I can feel the torque on the nut or the screw that I'm trying to undo or to try to move.
Oh wow!
When you asking that question about the Milwaukee, they do feel really good in your hand. The weight distribution is pretty good. So I mean, if you want, I think you can go down to Home Depot. Some of the Home Depots actually have them in stock, and you can grab one and hold it in your hand and find out for yourself. But they are a little bit wider than a conventional wrench, but they do work really well. So just want to answer that question. Sorry to cut you guys off.
No, you're fine.
Time for another beer.
Why not, Frankie?
I'll drink one for you, Matt.
Please. Now I'm gonna meet you at your house. Leave the back door open.
All right. I don't gotta leave the back door open. I'll be waiting for you outside.
Oh, sweet. Just take your guard dogs off, because I can't run this.
She's in the back.
Hey, Drew.
You went to the bathroom.
Drew? Oh, sorry. I was not even paying attention. I'm sorry. I was about to say his name twice too. Oh my god. Drew, please.
Freaking Josh.
Hey, is it raining on there? Josh, is it raining on there?
Currently at this moment, no.
No.
No, it rained all day.
That's right here.
No? Shit, it was raining earlier.
If it don't rain tomorrow, I'm gonna start stabbing somebody.
Damn.
That's a pretty strong statement, Matt.
And it might be Mother Nature.
Mother Nature.
Oh, dude.
They'll wake up tomorrow to rain.
If it don't rain, I could have went to LA.
Should have came down.
Is it saying it's not going to rain?
Hey, Chris.
It's gonna rain.
Hey, Chris. You know you could switch the camera on it. Did you know that with the phone?
No, I didn't. Where's
Yeah,
it
if you touch it, it'll have like a weird camera with like two arrows overneath. To,
Yeah,
like,
bottom left-hand corner.
And you could also cancel the sound or video too if you want.
If you want to mute it. On the cell phone, it's on the top right corner. The little camera.
Dude, I'm struggling with this. What is this? I don't even know which way it's.
Oh yeah, dude, I see the Miata.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, it's flipped 180. I mean, flipped to the rear camera. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Miata, man. I can fit a Miata.
I got the bikini top on it, Josh.
I see it, dude. It works.
Hey Matthew, those Carlisle wrenches are just as good. What happened for those who don't know is that Snap-on for a very long time had a patent on the Flank Drive Plus.
Right.
And when that patent went up and went out, Milwaukee, Carlisle, and a lot of other companies picked up on it. And so Carlisle was one of the first companies. But Carlisle is very expensive. They want, I think the last time I checked, it was like almost $270, $260 after taxes for a set of wrenches that go from 8 millimeters up to, I think, 24. And it came in a roll. And it has this the conventional wrench will be rounded on the bottom right here. So it'll be slit and then angled and then rounded. But the Flank Drive Plus, they had that same problem. But when they gave up that patent, what they did was they put teeth here and they put teeth here and teeth on the bottom. So there's 4 places where it has teeth where it bites. So now it went from like this and round, it went like this and squared. So it actually looked just like a nut. So between the Milwaukee and the Carlisle, your better bet, your best bang for the buck would be Milwaukee. Although Carlisle says they're American made, but I think they are made in Taiwan. I'm not too sure. But Milwaukee has theirs made in Taiwan. I'm not sure Taiwan or is it China? I don't think it's China. They might be American made. I haven't double checked that, but compared from Carlisle to Milwaukee, I would take the Milwaukees over the Carlisle because I've had them both in my hand. So
hey Drew, I got a question regarding the Milwaukee ones. I'm not talking about the fitment of the thing, but I'm talking about like the God, how would I say this? The diameter of the wrench, if that makes any sense, like the lobster claw, if you will. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does it have a lot of meat around the open end portion?
No, it's about the same size as any regular wrench.
Okay.
It's not any larger than any other wrench. The only part that's a little bit larger is the actual center part where you would put your hand on. Like that part kind of flares out. Yeah, it kind of flares out a little bit, but for the most part, I think the way they designed it was similar to the SK. I don't know if you're familiar, if you see them, they were called the Joker Cross. And those ones are a very nice wrench. I haven't had one of those in my hand, but for a set of those, it's like about $400.
Jesus.
So, and the only reason why they're that high is because they're American made. It's all of it's made here in America. Anything that's made in America is usually costs a lot more money, and that's why people buy the stuff that's made from Taiwan and China, etc.
Like fucking Snap-on.
With Snap-on, you
exactly.
buy 2 of them.
No shit.
You buy 2 of them. You already bought the other one. You're gonna warranty.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I also have some further information as to why the Snap-on dealers are less prone to give walk-ons as in the dudes off the street warranties. This is from how it was told to me, but apparently 10% of their sales, so whatever their sales are, I don't know if it's monthly or whatever, but 10% of it, they have a limit to how much they could warranty. And it's up to that 10%. And so I think that's why they're also hesitant on just handing out warranties from dudes off the street, because they're not providing any positive revenue in their pockets. So they could eat up that 10% that they're allowed to warranty. That's from what I've heard. That's why the hesitation.
No, you're pretty accurate on that, because you got to think about it. You can go on Craigslist, you can go on OfferUp,
and you could do
or
that.
You can go out any app and buy a Snap-on product,
and some
people will buy them broken, and they'll just go see a random Snap-on truck driver and just jump on and say, "Hey, can you warranty this?" Not knowing that driver of that truck, that's their business, and that it's coming out of their pocket. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. It's kind of like how a couple years back you could buy like Craftsman stuff that was at a garage sale or at a yard sale or at some swap meet somewhere, and you can pick it up all broken for a few dollars and take it right into Sears and have them exchange it. Notice that nowadays Sears doesn't just hand you another wrench anymore. It has a lot to do with how much their CEOs and all that other stuff has changed. Now they're owned by this company and that company and so forth. We can get into that all day long, but it used to be you can take in a socket or a ratchet or a wrench that you bought anywhere, and you can just go and exchange it, and they give you a brand new one. You buy a dirty, beat up, rusted one for $1, and you go exchange it for a brand new one at Sears, and
$40.
and they don't do that no more. They don't do that no more because some of those same reasons. So when you put that in perspective and why Snap-on doesn't do what they do, then you have a good idea of where it's going. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah,
But I know Sears now. What they do is on the ratchets, because I had a 3H ratchet that I stripped out and I took it in, and they actually rebuild them now on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying.
They do.
They used to hand them to you, not anymore. Yeah.
When I tried to warranty my Rancher last time, I took in my half inch, and they tried to give me a Chinese one. I said, hell no.
No.
My shit says United States of America. So then he goes, oh, okay, we'll just rebuild it. And then he just rebuilt it, and then he sent me on my way.
Yeah. See, and it goes the same way with Snap-on. And I hate to tell you guys this and burst your bubble, but it goes the same way with Matco. It goes the same way with Cornwell. It goes the same way with Mac. It really all depends on the driver, because there are some guys that will just hand you another ratchet and say, here you go. And then there's other Snap-on drivers that say, well, let me see that ratchet of yours, and they replace the parts. You know, they just, the head's floppy. So they just take the screw out and put another one in, you know, or, it's missing a tooth, and they'll open it up and replace the parts that are inside. Well, as opposed to some other guys who would just grab the ratchet and say, give me that one, and just hand you a new one. They don't do that no more. It's the same thing with the handles. Like Snap-on does the same thing with handles. Like my soft grip was all jacked up, and I'm thinking, I'm going to get me a new ratchet. No, I handed it to them. They just popped off the soft grip, put another one on. You know,
all scratched up with a nice handle.
It really all depends on where you're at and what kind of driver you have and what kind of rapport you have with that individual. Because if you were to go to the snapon.com or the corporation itself and tell them my soft grip is no good no more, they're not going to send you a whole nother ratchet. They're going to send you another soft grip with instructions on how to take off the old one.
Exactly.
So that, I mean, it just really all depends on the area and the person you're dealing with.
Absolutely. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's always business, and they have to factor in what risk they're willing to put in and all the above in the margins associated with every decision they make about their business, because that is their pocket change that you're fucking with. Sorry for cussing.
Sorry. Yeah, you're making my virgin ears bleed, Joshua.
Oh man.
No, but you're right though. But I know a lot of it depends. You know, the more money you spend on a Snap-on truck or your dealer, you know, obviously he's gonna give you a better pricing or better deals. You know, because I've seen like the Snap-on guy that I used to deal with. I mean, I used to see these guys go on there and be like, "Hey man, this is broken or it's messed up," and he just take as an example a ratchet and swap it out. Here you go. Have a nice day. But they've spent, you know, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on their trucks. So
right.
Yep. You got to earn that.
Oh yeah.
So. But yeah.
John.
God.
My question is, how come Snap-on never they never had an actual physical store that you walk into like a Sears? That's my question.
Cost too much money.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Hey, Frankie, the reason why they don't do that, because since they sell all these mobile stores to the mobile truck guys,
right?
They have a clause in their contract that if they were to ever do that, they would be sued by all the tens of thousands of truck dealers they have, because they should never open. Snap-on is even lucky to have an online internet store for that reason, because all these guys, Snap-on, how they sell their business is through the franchise. Same thing like with McDonald's, Burger King, all that bullshit. It's the same way. So the day they were ever to think about having a store, forget about it. It wouldn't work. There's rumors that one of the biggest distributors out of the online Snap-on catalog is, I think, in Crystal Lake, Illinois. There was rumors that they said there was a small, I don't know if you would call it an outpost or a small store in Illinois that was like a rumor store that was there for a little bit. Then it just shut down. But it was like a test, like a prototype. But
I see.
Snap-on would never open a store because their name, their brand, and all that shit. It's like the mobile trucks you see is basically like your neighboring McDonald's and Jack in the Box you see on every corner of the street. Right. That could never happen because it's like some legality shit that they have. So that would never happen. Just
hey,
to
Josh.
Yes.
I've asked the
why
same shit.
Why are you and your brother so different in color?
Why I look like a Mexican?
Exactly.
I missed that part. What, we look different?
Yeah, you're like white and he's like red.
One's Indian and one's
I was wondering without a mask.
I'm in a computer lab all day.
Well, he's an Indian? What are you trying to say? It's like night and day. Yeah.
Like his brother hangs out at the beach too a lot.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I weld without protection sometimes.
Oh, shit, there you go.
Get those UVA, UVB, right?
Yeah.
Full spectrum burn.
You know what?
Seconds.
You know what? One of my biggest pet peeves is some of these Snap-on guys that you see, and I understand like there's a lot of people that would love to buy Snap-on tools off the street, but some of these guys, they're actually pretty pricks, man. I mean, the other day I was telling Matt, and I saw one coming the opposite way, and I was flagging them. I mean, I had my hands out. I literally stuck out my fucking half of my body out of the car trying to stop this guy. That guy fucking ignored me. He didn't even say shit. I was like, fuck, man. If I crash into the fucker, he'll stop. But not even that, man.
No,
but yeah, some of them are they're rude.
Hey, Frankie,
you get those ones that are pretty cool.
Frankie, I think they're like that because they've been burned by a lot of people for not paying their tool bill and shit, and yet you and me, like, not recently myself because I'm back in my old job, but when I was over there in the studio industry over there in the rentals of the generators, all that shit, the studios, the Paramount and all that crap, the movie studios, all the cabling and all that shit. We had industrial accounts that we dealt with McMaster Car, and we literally spent, for just fasteners and shit, and even cabling alone, we probably spent at least, $7,000 to $8,000 a month.
Fuck.
And we used to make our own cables. You used to 4-aught, 2-aught, Sockoplex, multiplex cables. We used to cut the strands and solder them and make them, to the grade for what had to get done. And we wanted, in our shop, we wanted, like, I guess at that time, the Snap-on trucks, they didn't carry the Knipex or Nipex or whatever.
Knipex.
But all the channel, we used to have a Home Depot like less than a mile and a half from us by the 101 in fucking Sunset. And we used to buy every single wire cutter, heavy duty, crimper, cutter, or whatever. And none of them ever did it. Like, we had to literally like outsource through, at the beginnings of the times, it was MSC and Zorro, then McMaster Car. McMaster Car was the ones who took all of our money because the Snap-on trucks were like, no, you guys are not auto shops. You guys just, you guys aren't you're in a different industry. But they didn't, they were just too ignorant to give us a chance to get our kind of money because we needed the type of cutters, we needed the type of electrical tools to do the job, but they were just too, I get like from what you're saying, Frankie, is these guys have been burned before and they don't want to take a risk with shops that are not too automotive realm. Like I say, my old shop was, dealing with the electrical, industry
Yeah.
with the studio rentals. So they lost a big chunk of money because us at that time we had money to throw away, like literally just fill up a whole shop with cabinets, toolboxes and stuff and tools. But no, it's just the nature of the game. Like they've been burned by a lot of people, and they go like by the demographic of the area, what kind of shops are there. So
Ding, ding, ding.
if you I guess one of the tips I can give you, Frankie, is that if you ever want to flag down a Snap-on tool truck and you want to do business with them, just see if they're over there in your neighborhood area.
Mm-hmm.
Get their name or whatever, and if their truck has their phone number, call them up and tell them, you know what, hey, I want to do a cash deal with you, straight up.
Yeah.
Tell them what you
I've
want.
done that before.
Tell them what you want. Tell them, hey, I'm going to meet you up at this place or whatever, pay you straight up for this stuff. And if they say, why do you want it for? Tell them, because you know what? The tools that I buy locally suck, and I want better quality shit, and I have the money to pay for it. You want to make money or not? And if they tell you no, and if they tell you no, then fuck them. Fuck them.
Love.
Then you go to the industrial sector like Proto,
money,
MasterCar, and all that kind of shit, where they're willing to take the money.
No, well, see, I deal with a lot. Like what I do, we have McMaster, and then we have Proto. But Proto to me fucking sucks. Honestly, I mean, there's certain things that I have.
I've never heard it. You just said it. So.
Honestly, bro. I mean, me personally, I don't like Cornwell. Macco's
You love
okay.
Cornwell.
No, fuck Cornwell. I don't like Cornwell.
Damn. Damn.
Strong. From Snap-on that I've used in the past, and that I can't find through other companies, like Proto or McMaster. So
Man,
I gotta go
Cornwell
with
Dodger
Snap-on.
Blue.
Fuck that.
I like Proto.
You mean cornhole?
No. You can call it cornhole all you want, but I like Proto. Proto tools are good.
No,
I like Proto tools. I got Proto tools. And them shit have lasted as long as someone Snap-on. Matter of fact, I got some Proto tools that have never broken, and I've had some Snap-on tools that I had to warranty out. So I think it just really depends, on how fucking harsh you are on your tools.
I'll tell you this. At my job, right, what I do, in my industry, we deal a lot with the brass fittings. That's why I was telling Chris about the brass wrenches, right? Mm-hmm. We buy Proto brass wrenches, sockets, and we bought in like a McMaster brass fitting. I mean sockets and wrenches and whatnot. But for some reason, the Proto, the quality's not there anymore. The way it was in the past. Especially
it's a new company in the last 2 years. I'll tell you that.
That's true. I understand that.
Yeah, that's true.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture, Drew, and I'm gonna send it to you when I'm at work, and I'm gonna show you the machine that I'm talking about that we work on. It's this fucking. I kid you not, this compressor that we have it was probably built in the 1800s. I kid you not. This fucking thing's a dinosaur. And a lot of the even the fucking sizes, they're like these weird fucking sizes, like a 20 millimeter socket, And I'm like, where the fuck do I find a 20 millimeter socket? Snap-on has it. So what? I have to buy it from Snap-on, So it's shit like that.
You ever think about looking online and looking at what Imperial sizes are?
No, I have. Don't get me wrong, I have. But
because 20 millimeters is actually an Imperial size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there. I don't know nothing.
No.
Don't listen to me. I just know a drunk Mexican in the Pendleton. I don't know nothing but tacos and chihuahuas. Me and Rick are going to go down to the spot right now in his fucking neighborhood, Boyle Heights. And we're going to get us some bomb shit.
Man.
some homemade fucking
Maybe I'll-
tequila that was
Man,
made
right
from
now,
somebody's
a whole
sock.
bunch of shit to do tomorrow.
We'll get some homemade tequila that was
But tomorrow,
sock.
fuck, I'm so busy tomorrow, man.
I tell you this though. Snap-on does make one of the best ratchets. I don't give a fuck if
Yes.
you replace
I
them, broken
agree.
or whatnot.
Yeah.
I give them that. Wrenches, same thing. And the sockets, I want to say yes, but there is some other better sockets out there that I've seen.
What about the
Yep.
But the majority, those are like the three main things that Snap-on that I would really
Excels.
invest my money into.
Mm.
But as far as like other things, scanners and certain pliers, no. Like me personally, I don't like Knipex. I don't like them. I bought those fucking wire strippers. They suck. I returned them.
Oh, fucking Matthew.
So
He said, "Is that a real Pendleton?" Fuck no. This is Sears on sale.
Sears.
Clearance.
Craftsman.
I don't even know what the fuck his name is. Hold on. I'll double check.
Stripping.
Let's put some tunes.
Damn it.
Put some tunes. I got
You give the
$1.
Knipex, Frankie, you give the Knipex another chance. They have a better, broader lineup of stuff that actually works for what they do. And it's better. It's a better plier, better cutter. Depending if you work with what kind of electronics you work with or whatever.
Yeah.
They cater to that kind of line of stuff. And it's the
Right.
same thing that you're talking about, like SAE sockets, either impact or chrome or whatever.
Right.
The manufacturers,
Arrow.
here
Yeah,
in
you
the
can
United
read it.
whether it was Proto that sucked, but Proto or Armstrong 5-10 years ago, you put that up to the SAE size of any fastener or whatever you're using, it's going to fit right with tolerance. And the reason I tell you that because my dad, who was a retiree of a tool maker in machine shop, he's passed me down a couple of tools. He's pawned a lot of shit, but I've had some stuff that was Armstrong and Williams and all these other brands before Snap-on that in SAE, not metric, SAE.
Yeah. No,
And if you put it up to a brand new grade 8 fastener or brand new bolt or whatever the hell you want to use it at to test it, it's just right there.
No.
But these are old old USA American tools that fit. So it's kind of like one of the principles that I follow, in the YouTube tool community that Garnett Tools talks about. Like he mentions that if you're gonna buy tooling or you're gonna invest in tooling for your house or garage or profession, you buy from a metric country, a good professional metric tools, or a good SAE branded label or tool maker company or country like the USA. There's many brands, Wright, Williams, Snap-on, of course. If you're gonna judge SAE to, SAE and metric through Husky and Lowe's, you're not gonna get through very far. If you're gonna go through that through Snap-on, through Matco, the tolerances and the measurements are not going to be the same. So it just depends on what you're using it for. And I understand you, Frankie. You're in industrial trade, like the same way I was. But we used to deal with a lot of the electrical, aspect of the business where we needed to have like the heavy duty cutters to cut through the aircraft cable wiring and shit, and you deal with you wanted to get, what is it, a brass or copper coated?
Brass. We deal with a lot of brass
or wrenches.
Brass. That's what we deal with a lot.
That's the same thing we wanted to deal with too, because we were dealing with stuff that we weren't supposed to mar.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
What's the closest freeway to you?
The 60 by Atlantic. Why?
Ah, damn it.
King
I'm
Taco,
not
bro.
gonna drive,
King
man. I
Taco.
have to go to
God damn it.
no fucking with me, man.
God damn it.
Hey, Frankie, but I hear you, man. You know what? Just do your research, bud. You know, at the end of the day, the company and the job has to pay for all the shit.
They do.
You know, because if you buy your own tools for them and they're like, oh, you know what, you can still do your job or whatever. He's buying his own tools. Don't do that. You know,
I borrow my tools.
Well, see,
my
company, what they do is if
Drews,
I buy a
but Drews,
specific tool,
when you're with it,
pay me for it.
Drews, but when you're in an industrial sector or you're dealing with industrial shit, the company has to buy everything.
Yep.
The company has to buy everything that's a safe working tool and it has to work and it has to last, no matter the cost.
Legal in the automotive industry, they're supposed to do the same thing.
Yeah, but
they don't.
In industrial trade,
just like the industrial industry, there's some dumbass somewhere like me that has to fucking pay for his own shit. So technically, my shit's borrowed until it's paid off.
No, don't get me wrong. My company does pay for a lot of the tools, but there's certain tools that
don't be feel all shit out of luck, man. It's all cool.
Yeah, there's certain tools that they can't get, and I'll buy them myself, and they'll pay me back for them. You know, as long as I show them receipts and stuff, and they're pretty good about that. So, but it's just, you know, there's another brand, I can't think of the brand. Garnett uses that. He's found a lot of those wrenches.
Armstrong?
They're SAE wrenches. No, it's not a. Fuck, I can't think of the brand you said.
Steelman?
No, is it
Wera?
Something with a B. It starts
Wera?
with a B. No,
Bonnie.
B. Bonnie. There you go. Bonnie.
Yeah, that's old school, man.
Bonnie. That's old school stuff.
That's what airplane mechanics use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I have a
this is
set
the
of
shit that
those.
we use for these compressors
Not
that
a
we
set.
have.
Mm-hmm.
So Bonnie's one of the brands that we use as well.
Yep.
You know, and we have Bonnie regular steel chrome wrenches, and then we have the brass fucking wrenches, you know, that we use.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna take a picture. I can't film in there because it's technically a flammable room, so I can't even take no electronics in there. But I'm gonna take a picture from a distance, and then, you know, kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, this compressor is like a dinosaur, man. It was built, I kid you not, like in the early 1900s, but it fucking works like a champ, you know. You know, when they service it, you know, we gotta tear it down and do what we gotta do to it, and then put it back together.
Hey, Frankie, well, I believe you. Don't get in trouble. Just do what you could, but you don't have to prove nothing to us. I know what you're talking about.
No, I want to see that fucking dinosaur.
No. I'm gonna be the one, homie, that says, fuck that. Fight it, eh? Fight it.
I want to take a picture.
Hey, Drew, then we got
Take a picture, home. I want to see that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of that shit. I'll send it to you, Drew. I'll send it to you.
I'm gonna put it in my archives.
There you go. That thing's a
I'll put it in my archives and shit. I don't know what it is. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I got a question. You guys were talking about how Snap-on, they don't particularly. I mean, you guys are saying that you guys had. For instance, you finance your tools through Snap-on. Is that correct?
Right.
Wouldn't they get? I mean, obviously they have interest on your tools. Does that make sense? Why would they want to? Why wouldn't they want to finance tools with more people? Wouldn't that mean more money for that gentleman on the truck?
True.
So why would stop paying? Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. But then just like when you stop paying on your house, they repossess it.
That's true.
And then sell it to another guy. But why would? What is the problem? I don't understand with them going to particularly small people or independent people and financing tools for them. Wouldn't that need more money?
Simple, Chris. You ever sold drugs?
No.
Yeah, well, tools are like the fucking industrial drug. You know,
Okay.
they need it. And when they need it right now. And so, yeah, I'll give you a $45 tool at $65 so I can make my money. You know, is somebody taking a fucking piss? What the fuck?
Here, man.
God
probably-
damn, you could've left the phone in the garage, puto.
I'm about to do it right now, fucking puto.
God damn it. Oh, fucking Mexicans. Look at Matt. It's going to pass out.
Oh, man.
He's like, no. Se van a echar los putazos over the phone, man. I don't want to see that shit. Come on, man. Right now.
I thought it was the beginning of a Dr. Dre, fucking Snoop Dogg CD or some shit.
Oh,
He didn't want to see the putazos, that's why.
I forgot to turn the mic off.
It was Frankie.
I was like, shit. I'm talking, all I hear is water running. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it that bad?
Remember, fucker, it's raining outside, okay?
I know, man. It's hailing right now. That shit sounded like hail, puto. It's like you're shooting from Mars. It was like boom, 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 boom. Ah, shit. Like you were holding it for 20 years. Shit.
Oh, shit. Fuck you, dude. Man.
Fuck, man. Oh, shit.
Oh, dude.
Fucking Rick. Rick was like, I've been holding it for a minute. Shit. Nah, man. He
I've been
shot
holding
that
it
shit
on
from across the garage.
I forgot to turn off the mic.
He dropped the mic and walked away.
Le estaba echando polish a la llanta del carro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
man. My fucking stomach hurts already.
I done lost my train of thought and everything. What the fuck happened?
Oh, shit.
I forgot what I was talking about.
That's why you mute your shit when you go to take a piss.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Woo. God damn it.
That's a good live stream, huh?
That was a good live stream. It was streaming all right.
Cachado, este.
That motherfucker was flowing. All I used to hear was, yeah, river runs. Guys, river runs through it. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro, you gotta be crying up over here.
I'm telling you, man, the Amish guy's passed out. Look at him. Look. He's check his blood pressure machine. He's like, fuck, I might have to take another fucking dose.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, look at him. Looking like fucking Quaker. Like the Mexican Quaker state. Look at him. Look at him. I'm going to ask him for a taco or have him race my car. Come on, you son of a bitch. He put his glasses on. He's like, yeah, you see, it's okay to drive with no windshield as long as you have your goggles on. Look at
Oh, shit. I'm reading the comments. It says Matthew said that's the Austin Powers piss.
Telling you. Rick, all right, come on. Whose penis pump is that? That's not mine.
Oh, shit.
He said, but the receipt says your name. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Right. What were you saying, Drew? My bad.
I don't fucking forgot what I was saying.
No.
Oh, shit.
God damn. Shit, he peed so long makes me want to pee. Fuck.
Oh, oh shit. Ooh,
Fuck, man. I got the rain tapping on the window. This motherfucker pissing in the toilet. Shit. Oh, man. God damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to catch my breath. Fuck, I done cried a couple of tears.
Me too, man.
Good, man. Let that shit out, you know? Laugh it all out, man. Let the stress come out.
Yeah, I gotta let that stress come out. But next time, piss on the fucking grass. We can't hear that shit. Fucking find a tree, a bush, something, motherfucker. Damn. A wall, spell your name. We won't know.
Man,
You was over there pissing in the fucking river, Colorado River and shit. They gave a flood warning in Alabama. Shit. Oh, fuck. God damn. Fuck.
Hey, Chris, I was gonna ask you what year is your Corvette?
The 03.
03?
Yeah.
Is it a Z06?
Yep.
Nice. You got any mods on it or just stock?
She's stock. All I have is a shifter in it.
Okay.
She's fun. Josh loves it.
Yeah.
He just likes cruising it. He drives. He's the slowest driver I've ever seen in my life.
Damn, for real?
I drive slow.
He just likes people to watch it. He rolled the.
Josh looks cautious. Look at him. He's eating his cookie cautiously. You see that shit? He was like, I only want to take half a chip. I don't want too much sugar. Damn it.
Oh, man. So what's the plan for tomorrow, Drew?
I gotta finish doing something in Moreno Valley. Take my son to Tilly's. We were gonna work on Matt G's Suburban, not Suburban, but Tahoe. But the rain fucked it up for everybody.
He called Fat Joe and it made it rain.
Yeah, man.
Rain fuck everybody up right now.
I'm telling you, right? Your rain was fucking it up right now. Shit sounded like hail. I thought I was gonna see pieces of porcelain flying up on your screen.
That was pissing on a chipped ass wall, bro.
That was be like Forrest Gump. He was like, sometimes the rain came up from under you. I seen sideways rain. Rain came straight down. Rain came up from underneath sometimes. Oh, shit.
Hey, I was going to ask you, Drew, what's the last time you went to the snow, man?
What happened?
What's the last time you went to the snow?
Last time I seen some snow, I was with my boy in Pomona.
No, the last time you went.
Oh, you mean real snow?
Yeah.
My bad. I thought you was talking about some Tony Montana shit. Oh, nah, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute since I've been in the snow. Yeah. Us little people try to stay out of the snow, you know what I mean? We tend to get lost in that shit.
Shit. That's cool. I wanted to go, man, but my daughter got sick. She's really sick right now, so I can't take her. She loves going to the snow.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been in the snow, but I'm like super close to it right now.
I know you are.
I just don't have time to go. You know what I mean?
It's just like in your backyard, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's like literally 30-minute drive up to Big Bear, and I can come down. You know, or even then you can go up. It's about.
I usually go to Wrightwood.
What? Like 40-minute drive up to Wrightwood or whatever. It's right up here.
Yeah, Wrightwood.
Yeah, Wrightwood. So, but the thing with Wrightwood and Big Bear, you gotta have money. So you have to find. No, yeah, you gotta find little cuts where you can cut. There's plenty of them. Trust me.
No, I know.
Done it lots of times. There's little cuts where you can go off and you just climb up a mountain somewhere and fuck around in the snow. You know. You know us ghetto folk.
Big Bear tried to fuck you on the parking and all that kind of shit up there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they do. They do. That's why you just park wherever the fuck you want and just go fuck with a trash can lid and climb up a mountain somewhere and fucking you and your bottle of whiskey go for a ride.
You're looking for your ride later on. You're like, what the fuck? Where's it at?
Clouded under a snowbank.
No, check it out. I went last year. Wrightwood, over there, up by Mountain High, right?
Yeah, Mountain High, I heard, is not ghetto as fucking Big Bear, man. Big Bear is fucked up, dude.
Yeah, Big Bear's fucked up. But I went up there last year, and I got there early. I got there about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was the only guy there. So I backed in my SUV, you know, opened up the tailgate, whatever. You know, I have a small little sled, and me and my daughter were playing around in the snow. By the time we left, it was so crowded. There was a lady, I kid you not, a Mexican lady out there selling tacos. They had the grill. I kid you not, bro. Hey, mijo, you want to buy tacos? I said, oh, shit, you selling tacos? Yeah, what else do you have? Champurrado. We have
tamales.
Elote.
Hey,
I'm like,
am I lying? Hey, if I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. She crept up to you like a fucking drug dealer, right? She was like, hey, psst.
Yeah.
And she's like,
tamales. You start poking his arm and shit, you know?
Tortillas. Tamales. Yeah.
Hey, ¿quieres tacos? ¿Quieres comprar tacos?
Yeah, because it's in San Bernardino County, bro. It's illegal to do that shit. I swear to you.
It is.
I swear. I'm not making this shit up. I can't make this shit up. This kind of material you can't buy, bro. But in San Bernardino County, you get caught doing that shit, the fucking fat ass fine, bro.
Damn.
Seriously. You could thank that guy that was selling fucking his ex-wife and his girlfriend in the tamales and SGV a couple years back. They changed the fucking, they changed the fucking food laws here in San Bernardino because of that. We can't even have taco trucks in San Bernardino County.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Can't have them because all the tweakers were making fucking drug fucking kitchens and blowing themselves up.
Yeah. I had a neighbor that was doing that. He got popped.
Who?
I had a neighbor across the street from me. He bought a brand new lunch truck, brand new. And then he parked it down the street about a block away down the street. And next thing you know, the feds came in and raided that shit. Got popped.
Yeah, they take that shit serious. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There was a paisa in SGV like 5 years ago, maybe longer. He got caught. His wife disappeared. 3 years went by, and then his girlfriend disappeared. And they found out that fucker was cooking his fucking kid, his exes in the pot of tamales and selling them.
Oh shit!
And ever since then, they changed the food laws in California. That's why now in certain places, like even LA, if you have a taco truck, you used to be able to drive your taco truck to wherever you wanted, and then you can be okay and sell. now you have to buy that fucking corner. You have to buy wherever you're at. You have to buy that permission to sell on that specific area because of that guy.
Shit.
Yeah, you look it up. It's in the paper. It was in yeah, some fucking old paisa, and he was selling tamales. Everybody knew who he was.
No shit.
Yeah, he motherfucker was popular. Motherfuckers were eating his ex twice.
But Drew, you know what? It depends. Over here in East LA, like a lot of fools coming up with their shit. You know, the birria and their fucking mariscos trucks.
Yeah.
They always hang around like in Commerce or fucking other parts. Not East LA. Like East LA, like really jump on their ass. So they go like in Commerce, Boyle Heights and shit or whatever. So like the one hitting their ass up is the food inspectors, like every day. And like
you know why they go to Commerce?
No,
because they're close to the fucking Indians right there.
The who?
The Indians. They have a casino right there.
In Commerce?
There's parts of that part. Yeah. Commerce has a casino.
I know they do. I got casinos, but they're over here like by East LA and fucking Commerce right there in Whittier.
Yeah, well, Commerce, there's parts of Commerce that there's sections they can't fucking touch. There's portions of it.
Well,
it's like saying city and county. There's portions that the city can't touch. You know what I'm saying? And then there's portions that the county was like, fuck it, it's all mine. So you know what I mean? There's parts. There's little sections. That's why they go to Commerce. They don't get fucked with.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like a bunch of they always pop up over here, like by Commerce on fucking from Atlantic to as far as like Indiana, and from Whittier all the way down like to to like at least Garfield.
No?
No, Telegraphs, that's way south, dude. They go like from Whittier, Commerce all the way to like to Southeast LA, all the way to like like at least Garfield and shit. But you know, a bunch of, their stuff is like roach coat shit. You know, like your stomach has to be like acceptable to take that kind of shit if that's what you want to eat.
Yeah, your stomach has to be used to Chihuahua, Gato, y Raton. You have to be used to that shit. You can't just eat that shit every day.
But Drew, you know who's the one who burns all these guys out all the time, and they're always bitching about it, like on the fucking Instagram, is the fucking shop owners who pay fucking property and pay fucking
property tax
for the land. All the shops over here on the plazas, they're like, I'm paying my fucking rent. And these motherfuckers over here just rolling up and shit in the back of where I dump the trash and shit, and they're pulling up and shit, you know?
They're selling tacos by the trash can? There's your clue.
Yeah. I don't eat from that shit. It's just, I don't know. It's just like it's just the wave of the world. Everybody on the fucking internet and their social media and shit, you know? So.
What is that, Josh?
Oh, it's just a Corvette rolling chassis. I'm just Googling random shit.
Oh, right on.
Hey, it's like Leroy.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Josh, have you ever been to the Corvette Museum in Kentucky?
No, sir. I have
The
not.
Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Look, I got Focus. Sorry.
No, I like Corvettes, but I don't like them that much. Did they have a sinkhole there?
Yeah, I think a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, they had a sinkhole underneath the building, and it swallowed like 10 cars.
Damn.
I don't know about you guys, but like I used to keep up a lot with the road racing, the ALMS, and then when it was now recently the Tudor. What is the Tudor? The new road racing series right now.
Hey, Drews is hungry over there.
IMSA, the IMSA class right now, where you have all the manufacturers, the prototypes, kind of like copying what Europe is with the World Endurance Championship. Oh man, like at this time of the year, my most favorite race in endurance racing in North America is the 12 Hours of Sebring. That shit, I don't know. If you guys are into road racing, that's like, I think one of the most iconic racetracks in North America that if you ever watch like professional road racing, it's like better than Grand Am, better than Petit Le Mans, better than Road America. 12 Hours of Sebring. I don't know. You guys seem like you're Corvette fans. So I don't know if you kept along with the likes of Johnny O'Connell, fucking what was his name? Those other guys. Ron Fallows, when it was the Corvette racing program in ALMS. They're still around, but right now, like it seems like the Ford GT with their GT program, and that shit's just kicking ass worldwide, man. I don't know, but I have a soft spot for road racing, professional road racing, ALMS and all that shit. I love that shit. Well, it's IMSA series right now, but Corvette always had a strong program in road racing, professional, and all the way through the ACO, the Le Mans series. You know, so I don't know if you guys keep up with that, but they're really good. GM has a good program in road racing right now, and they've always had.
Yeah, I know they're racing their GT, their Cadillacs, their CTSVs, stuff like that. I know they're doing pretty good. Geez, but yeah, I used to watch a lot of the GT stuff.
The prototype is on a different scale because anybody that has the millions can buy that shit. But when it comes to the GT2, was it GT Pro? Now it's GT AM, GT Amateur. You know what's it called?
GTA.
The rich guys the rich older guys that can drive, but the GT Pro is like the factory driver. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Corvette racing program was always like one of the best. That always whooped the shit out of Ferrari and Porsche every day. You know. So I don't know if you guys kept up with that program and shit, but that's with the 12 Hours of Sebring coming up, especially in this month of the March. It's a good race to watch. It's one of the races I always love wanting to see because it's one of the what they call the most abused, untreated tracks in North America that they try to pave it and try to make it seem pliable for race cars, but at the end of the day, it's a challenge for whether it's prototype or GT2 or the GT, the other classes. The 12 Hours of Sebring is one of the most iconic races out of the whole IMSA racing calendar, man. Like you look at that shit, it's like, man. Le Mans is something that to do that shit you got to be really good. You got to give it up to the guys of the Houston area, the Reese guys with the Ferraris and shit. They've always kicked ass, but the Corvette guys, they're always one of the top competitors, no matter what.
Well,
I wanted to throw it out there, for you guys. If you ever watch road racing, 12 Hours of Sebring is coming up.
I don't have that much time to kill.
I'm gonna have to cut this short, ladies.
I'm hanging out with you guys. I'd either be watching Netflix or sleeping.
So, Chris, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you're gonna head out.
Josh, good to see you again. Rick, pee on a tree next time. Frankie.
It wasn't me, okay?
Frankie, hopefully we can get together next time Matt G's in town. Matt G, Yeah, Matt G, you already know what's up, man. So either next weekend or the weekend after next, we can
Okay, sounds
reschedule.
good.
And
Sounds good.
What's up with
I'm
your
sorry,
Tahoe?
guys. It's an intriguing conversation, but I've done had my fill. Uh-huh. The Drew need to get some rest. The Drew has left the building. So
All right, Drew.
I'll see you guys for the next
Take it easy,
See you, Drew.
till the next time. You guys have a good one.
Okay.
What's up, Josh?
What's up? Let me head out real quick.
What's up with your Tahoe there, Matthew?
I have an evap leak on the gas tank.
Do you think it's a semi unit probably leaking around there or what?
No, the gasket that it's underneath the fuel pump when you put it in, it's cracked. The car was sitting for a whole year before I bought it. So, Drew diagnosed that last week when I was there.
What, he smelled
the
it?
gas tank was too full to drop it. So.
That's right. You sound like a Silverado. You get full of bed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I live in San Diego, and he lives up in Fontana.
That's not too bad of a stint.
Not even.
No.
I'm trying to get your brother to come up.
Yeah, I know he's been hustling with school as of lately, but yeah.
Yeah, I told him.
He's not getting around.
Yeah, he'll have his fun later on.
Most definitely. What about so not all you guys, SLR and Frankie, you guys have no automotive
Yeah, we do.
Oh, do you? Background or what? Is that right?
I worked at a shop for 2 years, but then the owner of the shop was so crooked. He did some crooked shit that he got shut down. So I left, and then I got into the gas industry, which is we do all welding gases, medical gases, lab gases.
Pressure gas, is that right?
Yeah.
We
do all that shit.
I seen you on Brian's channel, I believe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And then you were talking. Yeah, that's right.
He's famous.
Oh,
Yeah.
And he likes Cornwell.
I love fuck Cornwell.
So how you like doing it? Jesus Christ. You guys are terrible. So how you like working with Airgas?
I don't work for Airgas. I work for Praxair.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's cool. I've been doing it for 18
I'm
years.
like bottling gases then.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's an industry that's never gonna end. I'll tell you that.
Understood. I need something to weld. I need shielding gas for my welder, so thank you. Yeah, hook it up.
I don't know. Where do you get your gases from?
We get it actually Praxair.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There's one super close by. There's a facility. I don't know if it's a satellite or whatever.
Yeah, we have. There's one. Man, there's just one just out of Hanford, and we usually go to the one in Fresno. Honestly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a plant in Fresno.
Yeah.
We got one in Fresno. We got one in Pittsburgh. We used to have one in Oakland. They shut that one down. And I think we got one in Sacramento. Matthew says he services our forklifts. I don't know, Matthew, what location are you talking about? But yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for 18 years. I mean, if I wouldn't have got that job, I would have continued into the automotive industry. But I mean, the time was right. You know, the pay was okay. So I said, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in through a family member. One of my uncles, though, actually, he's the one that got me the job there. So I said, I can't pass this up. It's a union job, 401k. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, I'd trade you. I'd trade you for a 401k.
Yeah. I mean, I wish.
Get off this Obamacare. Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I wish we had a pension, but it's hard, man. These companies, they don't want to give up pensions just like that.
No. Why? That means less money in your pocket.
Yeah, true that, true that. Although we broke records, the first quarter of this, the last quarter of last year, we fucking broke records. It was like fucking, what was it, like $5.7 billion the last quarter. So they made money.
Red Bull have another giant helium balloon to fill.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, like right now, I mean, it's seasonal. Like right now, we're getting ready for Coachella. I don't know if you've heard of Coachella, right?
Coachella.
Yeah. So Coachella's ordering about 1,000
Coachella.
Bok choy.
of CO2.
Hey,
Bok choy.
Yeah.
that's for soup.
Yeah. So Coachella's one of our customers. Party City is one of our biggest customers with the helium.
Yeah.
We just got on what is it? Dollar Tree and
Okay.
Dollar Tree and 99-cent store. We just got big contracts with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Sorry. It's funny noises.
if you had a top three gases, it's not just mainly helium. You said you do a lot of mixed gases as well?
Everything. Every gas you can think of, we do it.
No, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Compressed CO2 and stuff like that. You guys do that for like beverages and stuff?
Yep. We have industrial CO2, compressed, it's
Maybe.
the same thing. Beverage grade, we got the food grade, we got specialty gas, CO2.
Stuff from my
but it's fun. It's funny because when people are asking about all these gases, like the compressed, the food, the specialty gases, they all come from the same tank. It's just what they test it for, what makes it a different type of, gas. Like the specialty gases are used a lot in labs and for equipment and stuff like that. They gotta meet a certain grade, so they'll test for that. The food is just basically just get a tank or a bottle and just fill it up and you're good to go.
So you're saying it's not really the gas, it's the tank?
It's what they test for. No, it's what they test for.
I mean, what do they test for? Like particles, moisture, or what?
Moisture. Well, it depends. Like the carbon dioxide, the CO2 is tested for, if it's going to be for a food grade, they'll test it for the purity.
Okay.
It's got to meet a certain amount of purity. I believe it's like 99.5% minimum.
Jeez.
Carbon dioxide. And then if it's a specialty gas, which it meets a certain grade, like a 4.0 grade, is that's what we fill. That's gonna meet like less than 0.5 parts per million of water that it has in it. So that's that's gotta be like real pure. And if it doesn't meet the standards, then we just downgrade it to like a 3.0 or even an industrial grade. And the industrial grade is what they use for like soda, beverages. They use it pretty much for a lot of different things. I've seen it. They use it for like plumbers use it to blow out the drain lines. They'll hook it up to a certain fitting. They stick that fitting down the drain pipe and they crack it open, and it blows everything out because carbon dioxide expands.
Oh, Frankie.
It'll do. It freezes up and then it expands and then it just blows everything out. But yeah, I mean, every gas that we do has a specific use for it, and depending on what use you're using it for, we test it for that. Like you said, you use welding gases, right? So like the welding gases was like the C25, which is carbon dioxide argon mix.
Yep, 25%.
That's like so it's 25% CO2 balanced argon. So when we test that, it's gotta meet anywhere from 23.5 minimum of carbon dioxide, and the maximum's gotta be like 27.5. So it's gotta be in between that.
I got you.
If it's more than that, yeah.
What's your favorite gas, Frank? What's your
My
favorite
favorite
gas?
gas?
Yeah, do you
I
have
don't
a favorite gas? I know it's a stupid question, but like, I don't
Honestly, you know what? You're not the first person that asked me that question.
know.
Everybody's asked me that question. What's your favorite gas? And everybody says, "Is it NOS, nitrous?"
Oh, dude.
I would be taking it, dude. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know, but no, don't get me wrong. I've been doing it so long that it doesn't really phase me. It's just like anything else. Nitrous oxide is something that that we get in daily, and people use it for different things. But nitrous oxide, honestly, it's used in the medical field. Like dentist's office. That's what they use
Okay.
it for.
My last
Do you guys do liquid nitrogen as well, right? Is that correct, or
Yeah.
am I mistaken?
No,
Yeah,
we do
dude.
it.
Because I know in our labs, or at least in a certain portion of the campus, there is a big ass 18-wheeler. And when that guy loads the liquid nitrogen, that shit leaves like a fucking fog, dude. It's amazing. I should take a video of it. It's pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
He comes in like every 2 to 3 days. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We just built a brand new CO2 plant down in San Diego. I was telling Matt about that. 'Cause we have a location. Yeah. We just opened up a big plant down there. Brand new, everything brand new, up to date, state of the art, you could say. And they do a lot of CO2 down there now.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah. But we do have it's a worldwide company. I mean, we're
Yeah.
all over.
Huge.
So, I mean, you see the trucks, the 18 pallet trucks with a bunch of tanks or cylinders. And we deal with that shit every day.
Yeah, that was tight, dude. Like the pipes all freeze and stuff. Yeah, it's like it's a fog, dude. A fog.
Nitrogen actually, when it's in liquid form, it could be nitrogen, argon, or carbon dioxide. Even helium, liquid helium. Believe it or not, that shit 300 negative below 0 degrees. So that shit will hit you, it'll just burn the shit out of you, and then it gets to the point where it freezes anything.
Then it stops.
Yeah. It's a good thing when it still burns. When it stops burning, that's when your nerves
when it
die.
stops burning. That's when. Yep.
That's when it's scary. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a guy years back where there was a nitrogen spill, and the guy was hit. It looked like a wave of just liquid nitrogen, and then the guy that was helping him literally picked him up from the waist up and carried him to like a designated area, and told him, "Do not stand up, because if you stand up, your legs will just break off. You won't even see blood or nothing. They would just shatter." You remember that movie, Terminator? And that when
I know what you're saying, though.
With a truck, and it hit him with nitrogen, and he just started walking and just falling apart.
Yeah.
That's basically what'll happen.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys remember that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just no joke.
Yeah,
so basically, it just shatters.
I wonder if anyone's ever thought about doing like the liquid nitrogen challenge. You know how they have the.
Come on.
No!
That shit is so cold, man. It'll burn the shit out of you.
Dude.
I mean, I wear these big gloves that come from all the way down to about here. And when I'm closing these liquids containers, when I'm filling them, they get so frosted up that your glove will literally it'll freeze, and it stays like that for a few seconds before you can able to. So you got to be pretty quick on closing them, or else your fucking hands will freeze, and that shit starts burning.
Have you ever messed with any of that, Josh?
What?
Liquid nitrogen.
No. I've seen a guy mess around with it, and he made a big fog.
Yeah.
It's probably around a 200 to 300 foot radius. You never seen dry ice where it sublimates and it leaves a fog?
Yeah.
It was so dense you could kick it and it would go up. Like it was a cloud. It was awesome. And all the pipes,
out of a movie.
Dude, it was crazy. And all the pipes had about probably a half an inch to an inch thick of ice. on it, like ice, not like, oh no, it's ice. Like you could chip it away. It was pretty.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you got more balls than I do, man. I wouldn't mess around. And he was just doing his thing, you know. He was like, yep.
What are you doing, man? You running?
Nah, oh me? Yeah, I'm yeah, dude, I'm getting a little exercise in. I'm in the rain.
Josh.
Getting a workout.
Yeah,
you don't need to work out.
I gotta cook off some of that cookies, man. I'm standing.
The one bite that you took.
Hey man, it's raining. It's nice. It's raining now. In this particular North County, San Diego.
Yeah, not South County.
Yeah, man. We're by the coast, so we're gonna get hit first. Usually.
No, it's been raining here the last 2 days straight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I did a road service call earlier today. Man, oh jeez, it just started coming down, dude, and then it's so muddy, bro. Like rolling around, it turned into like cement. Like I was mixing cement. You know how much cavernous soil, and it's just terrible. It was like everywhere, all over the tools. I had to wash all the tools. It was just terrible. And then the truck driver came out and tried to help me. You know, they try to help you. It's like, no, leave me alone. No. You can't tell him, man. But yeah, dude, I was like, yo, bro, you gotta go to the cab, man. I'm getting wet here. I'm pissed. Like, leave me alone. But yeah, he wasn't helping at all. Anyway.
Yeah, I hate working in the rain, man.
No, yeah.
I hate
So, Josh, when is your paper due?
Oh God, it's actually due in I think a week and a half. But it's not urgent, but I have to do like certain drafts.
No, I get it.
Because I gotta have a peer reading, but I mean, they're just it's one of those.
I can probably read it and it'll be like Spanish.
They read it. It's I don't know. It's one of those.
What's up, Rick?
Rick's quiet over there. What's going on, Rick?
Oh yeah, dude, what's happening?
He's chilling.
Oh,
He's a beer.
I'm just chilling, man. That's it.
He's a beer.
You gotta take a go for it.
Unless he's still peeing in silence.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Goodness. Dude, that was pretty. God.
You gotta go.
Hey, my daughter heard that and I woke her up.
Fuck it.
Telling you, kidney stones.
That shit was crazy. That's funny. Funny.
Nah, you gotta love that guy, Drew, man. He's hilarious.
Hilarious.
He was funny.
Dude, he was like streaming. He was like, yeah, we're streaming. God.
And he said, fuck you, I was trying to get Google Hangouts to go, and he started it first.
Well.
Yeah.
So you get any new tools, Josh? Any new tools, Josh?
Shit, what'd I get?
Tell the truth.
Nah, dude, I swear, it's just the green handles. That was my newest purchase, but I had the extension set, the 5/8, the deep socket I bought again, and the fiberglass picks. Do you need fiberglass picks, bro? I'm not gonna use them. I don't even know, dude. They're like non-marring, so you don't fuck up like aluminum and shit.
Pick?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it has a. God, it's PPK 300 is the part number.
Okay.
I believe. Don't quote me, but it's the 3-piece non-marring pick set. It's like $15 or.
Yeah, you got it for free.
Yeah, I got it for free. No, dude. Hey, Matt. Hey, is my Snap-on guy pretty cool, right? Would you say so? Thumbs up or not?
Yeah.
He's decent, right? Yeah.
He's really down to earth.
No, he's good. He's straight up. I tell him like it is, and he likewise he does for me. He hooks it up.
Yeah, he talks very highly of you.
Thank you.
He's like, this guy knows his stuff, you know.
Oh man, yeah, it's good.
That's cool.
Like I said, I was telling Josh that I turned in my The one that I bought off of you, Josh, the 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
And the orange handled screwdriver 6-piece. And then he gave me the long 24-inch locking flex head 1/2 inch ratchet.
Nice.
For the same price.
Ratchet.
I bought the screwdrivers for like $80.
Yeah, you get hella buy it used.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something, Frank?
No, I was gonna say that most of my tools that I usually get are I try to find them on eBay. You know, if I can buy them new, even better. But I mean, most of them I shop a lot on eBay as far as tools, Snap-on tools only.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, you've been getting a lot of my tools secondhand, haven't you? From the Snap-on guy?
Which one? I buy a lot of secondhand stuff.
Yeah, don't you? And then, or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I do.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Well,
Hey, so Chris,
Sir.
that's how I met your brother.
That's right. He said he sold you a ratchet.
Yeah.
He
And then the last live stream that I had, he came on. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, the thing is, he told me, I'm pretty sure I sold a ratchet to a guy. He has a YouTube channel. He goes, I'm pretty sure.
I recognize the face.
Yeah.
And then Frankie and Drew were talking, and all of a sudden I see Josh laughing. Like, we're kind of connected, like subconsciously, because Frankie and Drew were talking. I'm like, oh, hell no, that's the guy I bought the ratchet from.
Yeah, Josh, man, he gets around, a little kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's really cool, man. I really enjoy his company.
Thank you.
We probably met up a handful of times, and you know, just even just sitting there chit chatting about tools and life, and just doing what you're gonna do. You know, it's really pleasing.
Yeah, he spoke very highly of you, so that means
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you said Drew as well. I don't know about Frankie. That's Frankie, the other guy, but yeah. But you guys aren't all located in San Diego, right? Frank, you're in LA County.
I'm in LA County. I'm closer to Drew's.
And you are? That's all right.
Ours actually like close to LA.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm in LA County.
Okay. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know where everyone's at. I'm pretty late. But yeah, man. It's like
you're early.
Yeah. It's all perspective, I guess. But yeah.
Well, it was cool to meet you, man. Yeah, your brother talks really highly about you too.
No, thanks.
Except that you don't know how to do a warranty Snap-on.
Be better, boy.
I told him, tell your brother to send me this stuff. I'll warranty for him. And I'll send it back.
Understood. Like, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I've been giving him to Josh, so it gives him something to do, an excuse to come out and see me. So.
Hey, see, Josh? We need to take a road trip. Pick up Frankie, then we'll go out there.
Up to Fresno? Up north? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It is bumping up here, dude.
I don't know. It ain't that bumping, but let's go visit you.
Yeah, dude.
You'd rather go south, man.
Yeah, agreed.
So I guess your mom coming to town tomorrow?
She said she's supposed to be leaving tomorrow morning.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the lumpias.
Yeah, you don't get your hopes up there, Matt.
Hey, I gotta have faith.
Well, I'm telling you, don't.
Well, hey, I'm a Padres fan. Keep the faith.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But, yeah.
When I bought the ratchet, your mom was in the car.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she when she does cook, she cooks really good. When she does cook, but yeah. But I think that's the stereotypical Filipino thing.
Oh, so she's a dentist. It's like pulling teeth.
Oh, yeah. She just cooks what she wants to. I think I think since me and Josh moved away, it was kind of, she just cooks. I don't know when we're around, but she never knows when we're coming around. We just show up.
So does she live up by you?
Yeah, she lives 2 blocks away, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, but I work like 70 hours a week, so I don't see her.
Right.
70 hours.
But hey, Josh, check out this Knipex, bro. Or all you guys, I guess. Here, I found these at a Tractor Supply. Can you tell they're not Knipex?
Dude, the knockoffs?
Yeah, dude. But honestly, they work pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, they are. But don't they look like them?
Yes, they do, dude.
Except for this kind of dicky.
Chinesium, man.
I think Garnett Tools made a video of something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
They had the knockoff version.
But yeah, they were $10. They were 10. Yeah, I just needed a set, but yeah. Yeah, what else? I don't know. Yeah, because I moved and gave all my tools to my dad. So man, I'm trying to settle in. When do you help me move the rest of your stuff, Josh?
I'll come down soon for like 2 weeks.
Don't worry about it, brother. I got
you. Come up. He's in the north.
Oh, I got you.
I understood.
Just flip what I said. Just flip it.
You're cool, Josh. Hey, if you want a riding partner, I can only drive for like an hour, but
yeah.
I'm gonna start falling asleep.
Hey, Josh, I got a question. How long you been going to school for now?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm going on 4 years, over 4 years. Yeah, I made a late start.
How much more you got to go?
Hold on, I'll answer it. Let me put my headphones on. I'm being kind of loud.
I think you're loud without or with the headphones too, Josh. Headphones will make a difference.
I could leave.
Were you in the dorms?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
What's up, Juan?
Juan didn't hear? Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, cool.
What's going on, Juan?
Dude, I've been going for school for God, I can't even keep track, but I think this is probably the end of my 4th year, this last quarter. And so I'm going to be staying an extra year. So by the time I'm done, it should be 5 years of school total. I went 2 years at community college, and then I transferred to UCSD.
Nice.
You'll graduate. What's your major?
I'm outside, so I could be louder and talk faster.
What's your major?
Right now, I know you've changed it multiple times.
Which one? My major?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you ask about my major? I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's correct.
Oh, my major is cognitive and behavioral neuroscience.
Okay.
So what is that in English?
It's basically a hybrid between psychology and neuroscience. So
there you go. That's all I wanted to hear.
Okay. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. No, it's not a big deal, dude. It sounds bad, but it's like not crazy. But yeah, it's like. Basically, dude, like, if you saw some of the paradigms we use for experiments, you'd be like, oh my God. Like, we use eye tracking, EEG for certain effects for, like, semantic comprehension. So, like, the very words coming out of my mouth, like, you could predict what would, I guess, comply between syntactic or semantic frames. And it's all kinds of effects that you could map out. And, like, we could predict shit. Different brain areas.
It's
all kinds of shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's
well,
pretty
more
cool.
or less, you're supposed to pick up people are crazy, more or less, whatever you're trying to, your career.
Yeah. There's so many specialties because, like, there's different parts. Like, you could do speech comprehension, you could do speech production,
And that's just in the linguistics parts. And then you could actually get into, man, anything you want. Or you could even do subparts, like you could, do statistics. And, it's like science is crazy. So, but if you go more into the psychology field, it's more a soft science. So you kind of de-quantify and do more qualitative assessments. So you use scales for scale 1 to 10. How do you feel in this? And so you do more, profiling of, background or however you call it, personality. So it's kind of more softer versus if you track like an EEG, which is an encephalogram, which actually tracks like brain waves and neural activity. And that's kind of a more quant, as in numerical. You could actually quantify activity. Versus like the bullshit that you could spew out of your mouth, which could be, obviously misconstrued or tailored by us, the processor. So the human being is a big question mark, but endogenous effects are very robust. And so that's what we usually go by. If you notice, most of the things in psychology, they tend to fall apart after 20 years when we realize most of that shit was fucked up or whatever. So it kind of goes and comes. So that's why neuroscience is more grounded. But yeah, that's it.
Damn, bro, you lost me.
No, did I? Sorry. One is more numerical, like we actually measure, and one is a measure of behavior. And yeah. So yeah. It's kind of it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Well,
sorry.
Okay, sorry to change the subject. Didn't they have a shooting out there?
Oh God, I'm not sure. I don't think so, man.
There's a
San Diego? No.
Fuck, I hope not.
No, I thought so, or I thought I read something about it. Okay, whatever, never mind. I must have been KMJ there if I heard something.
No, they had a shooting somewhere else. I know what you're talking about. I forgot.
No, not the one in Florida. No. This has been like the last 2 or 3 days.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess it's some kid got threatening up here in Lemoore.
I hope not, man.
Yeah, dude, man, there's a bunch of crazies, man. Get on that, Josh. Get on that train right now.
Dude, I have some opinions about that, dude, and it's like anything. It's always a multifaceted, multifactorial issue that there's always different vectors that lead to that outcome, and I don't know. It's a lot to do with personality, right? So genetic component, environment, and then to empower or materialize the thoughts that they have, right? Their faulty intentions. So it's ugly, dude. So it's man and the weapon and the faulty programming of, I don't know, troubled youth. It's pretty fucked up.
Essentially says you're way too smart for him.
Sorry, it's cussing, but sometimes cussing is the best way to send forth the information. I don't know.
Yeah. You're good, Josh. You're good.
Yeah,
all right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. I had to get up in the morning real early.
Hey, you look tired there, Matthew.
Thanks for having us, bro.
That's all we need to get together, man.
See you guys later.
You want to do another stream tomorrow? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm down. Frankie's down too. Don't know you.
That's good, y'all.
All right, Josh. It's good. Nice meeting you.
See you later.
All right. Late.